So no big deal on that. But it feels good. We got the fall vibes coming in. Fall weather's coming in. We're here. Thursday in the house. Let's go. I see the Zero mouse. Yeah, man. I'm addicted to this thing. It's been so fun. This is like literally my daily driver at this point. I use it for everything, not just sweaty, competitive, X-defiant like titles. I've been having a lot of fun with it. How's everybody doing tonight? Let's go. We got Xenial Dad with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. Mark's also here with the Fitbit. Let's go. Mark also put the tier 2 resub for 51 months. Oh my goodness. That's a long time. He said 51 months. That's been a while. Sniper with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. Numpty with the double Fitbit. Alex Twitch Prime sub. Red Leaf Twitch Prime sub. Bedposty Twitch Prime sub. Let's go. NFL Game 1 is underway, baby. PC building and football. We made it, fellas. Dude, that's how I feel. Like, I almost feel accomplished at this point. Like, we did. We got through it. We got through it. Is the Zero mouse comfy? No, it is not. No, this mouse is not for comfort, man. I've had to relearn, like, a new grip. My hands aren't usually, especially, like, right here. I don't know the technical terms here, but this still doesn't feel super natural to me. This is my normal grip, I guess, with a normal mouse. I'm a little bit more scrunched up with the Zero mouse. I've had to relearn that. But the feeling of learning, like, a mouse grip and whipping around a 26-gram mouse, it's just... I increased the volume. I hope you guys are okay with that. Numpty with the 1,000 biddies says, have to test it out. Did that sound louder? A little loud? Who said that? The real Yamp? You can go. You can go. Not loud enough? Yeah, I don't think so. I think we actually might need to increase it again. Bro, so louder. So that would... We've been at 50% Max Verstappen volume for like the last month. Does anybody want to take a guess at what that was? We were at 50. I just increased it a little bit. Anybody want to take a guess of what that was? Niantex with the tier 1 resub. Thank you very much. 6Speed with the double Fitbitties. Bombar with the Twitch Prime sub. Let's go. Big and Tattooed says, no fear. I'm here with the tier 1 resub. 65, 65, 58, 55. 6 Frost Gamers got it. I put it on 60. I put it right on 60. Let's, you guys give me feedback. I'm sure we'll hear it a couple times tonight. If it's too quiet, you let me know. I'll boost it up. If you say it's too loud, you gotta go. It's as simple as that. Scavenger with Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. The Devilish with the tier 1 resub. Oh, 6-month resub. Let's go, the Devilish. Much appreciated. Benito with the double. Fitbit says, yo. Juice Potato Twitch Prime. Clean Sweep Twitch Prime. Shauner with the 48-month resub. Oh my goodness, says 4 years. Wow. Okay, what's worse? What do you mean, what's worse? I'm not tracking what you're saying. Okay, what's worse? His biddy message? Oh, Shauner with the Fitbit, he says... Hold on. Big and Tattoo gifting out 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Let's go. Thank you very much. Sean with the Fitbit, he says, okay, fat fingered my question on the sub. What's worse, Chiefs 3-peat or Ravens winning the Super Bowl? Oh my God. That's not even a question, man. I honestly think Steelers are going to win the Super Bowl. So, like, if I had to make a prediction, that would legitimately be it. But B, I would watch almost anybody else win other than the Ravens. I could care less if, you know, maybe the Steelers have, like, some tragic accident and, like, everything, like, maybe the plane, I don't know. Something devastating happens, and then the Chiefs end up in the Super Bowl. Yeah, I would be okay with that. Like, dude, I am not watching Lamar Jackson on Super Bowl Sunday. Like, no way. Like, my TV would not even turn on, so... That's never going to happen, so I'm not even going to stress out about that. Stalkerus with the tier 1 sub. Thank you. Soccer with the Fitbit soccer guy. Says deep lurking tonight, Thursday Night Football, and setting up the new office. That's pretty busy. Flash Jordan with Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. 11 with the tier 1 sub. Thank you. Travis the Hero also with the double Fitbitties. Let's go. Arity gifting out some gifted subs over there on YouTube. Thank you very much, ma'am. Still representing the... What country was that? What was the country that has the... Argentina? The Argentina conversion rate over there. Much appreciated. I'll bet your top PC build that the Steelers don't make it to the playoffs. What do I get? What do I get when they do make it to the playoffs, though? What do you have to bet? Hello, Zach. How has your day been? It's been good. It's been good. I'm pretty excited. Football's back. We got the ZTT Fantasy Football Draft done over the weekend. My team is looking rock solid. Everything's all good, man. I'm excited. I'll pay you the amount of the PC. Well, I don't want money for this. Actually, I do kind of want money for this. Maybe I do take you up on that. I'm ready to switch my daily driver PC. Yeah, I'm officially ready. I mean, this PC's been fun, but I'm ready to go wood grain. I'm ready for a proper all black and wood grain setup. What's in the rig? It's a 12700K, 64 gigs of DDR5, and a 7900 XTX. Build a football gaming PC. I've been debating about building a Steelers PC. Oh, look, they're doing the new kickoff. I still don't fully comprehend the rules. I don't even like remotely comprehend these kickoff rules yet. We're gonna have to learn that as the season goes on. I've been thinking about building a Steelers PC for like all 8 years of my YouTube channel. Still hasn't happened yet. But Zach, the aesthetic, we can definitely do aesthetics with the wood grain all black PC for sure. Future Sheep with the Twitch Prime sub, 3 months now, silver ZTT badge. Let's go. Says the Chiefs better win. We got some action on this game. Anybody bet on this game? Ad break already. Oh my goodness. Let's see what people are saying over on YouTube. What's the best GPU for a Ryzen 5 5600? Is the GT 1030 enough for Grand Theft Auto 6? I have a 1080p 165Hz monitor. It's a 4070 super good. Are you a dad? Well, at least he mixed up the conversation there. Yes, I'm a dad. Any cool aesthetic accessories to pull... What'd that say? To pull an all-black build together. We're experimenting with some like GPU sag brackets that actually look pretty cool. That are still all black, but I like the design of them. I think we're going to start putting them in our Shadow Strike PCs on the website. What else can you do that's all black? Like wood grain accent pieces, I guess. Something like that. I don't know. There's not much. The beauty of an all black PC, I would say, is that it's all black and super clean. So I don't want to throw too much extra stuff on there. Here we go. Kickoff. We're watching it. We're here. Ravens got the ball. We got the new projector over there too. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna be watching football tonight. I'm excited. Arity with the super chat says my last 50 subs. Love for you all. Thank you very much, man, for all those subs. Much appreciated. Is it worth upgrading from a Pentium E2200 to an i5 6400K? I mean, probably, but I would try to upgrade farther before you do that. Like, I wouldn't recommend investing money in a 6400 system. I would try to go a little bit farther than that, to be honest. James with the 100 biddies, much appreciated. I am Tristan with the Twitch Prime sub. Let's go. Arity with another gifted subs. Let's go. Yeah, Arity lives in Argentina, and for whatever reason, I still don't get it to this day. Like, people from Argentina can buy gifted subs for a crazy conversion rate that really favors them. I still don't know if it favors me yet, because like he gives 50 subs at a time for not that much money. I don't understand what that system is. But I appreciate it. 0 Miles with Twitch Prime sub. Let's go. Any thoughts about the 7600X 3D? Will you be doing a future review on it? I have a video about the 7600X 3D, specifically about how I hate that it's a Micro Center exclusive. I don't need to be told why they do that. I understand it. As a business, I see how it can be a positive move, but I absolutely, with all my passion, hate when AMD does this. It's a Micro Center exclusive, and actually, as of today, I think it's exclusive to one German retailer now, as well. Yeah, I really, really hate that, and I do not support it at all. So the 7600X 3D is pretty much dead to me. I actually did have somebody email me this week saying, hey, I can go buy one for you if you want. But I don't know. I don't even feel right covering it. I very rarely take like a hard stance on something. That's one thing that I just do not support at all. I hate that they do that. Like, if it was exclusive to Micro Center and you could buy it online, or if it was exclusive to like Best Buy online, like that's one thing. But being exclusive to an in-store, like a brick and mortar store that does not have a lot of locations, not a fan. Not a fan at all. I don't even really want to cover it, to be honest, even though I know it's going to be a good chip. Well, I don't know that, but I can only assume. Might be able to get it used with a good price, yeah. Yeah. But, I mean, probably not. Like, compared to the inventory on the used market of every other CPU, there's going to be very few people selling a 7600X 3D, let alone, like, have it sit and be available even 2 to 3 years from now, just because the pool of people that are going to own that CPU is so small that it's not going to be like a meta or something. Yeah, I just do not support that at all. Is Diana watching the game? Yeah, I mean, we got to pull it up on the projector. Yeah, my wife is, she joined us in the ZTT Fantasy Football League this year. This is our 6th year. I looked it up. Actually couldn't believe it. This is our 6th year of fantasy football in the ZTT community, which is pretty crazy. This year we did a $50 buy-in, so the winner's going to walk away with quite a big pot. So I'm excited about that. But her team looks pretty solid. She's risking it all on a rookie quarterback, though. Bold move. But yeah, it should be fun. Can you stand up? Not in this setup, no. What are your thoughts on the Ryzen 5 3600? Says John Cowman over on YouTube. I love the 3600. If you can buy the 3600 for like 60 bucks, whether you do that used on eBay or from AliExpress, the 3600 packs a ton of value. It's one of my go-to picks for like pretty budget builds. Ayato with the Twitch Prime sub. Oh, another 6-month resub. Let's go. Carmen Chaos with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Saw ads and said hell no. Nice. Good call. Nero Angelo with the 656 super chat says, Sup Zach, I love your stuff. You've taught me a lot about PC hardware and helped awaken an enthusiast. Keep doing what you do. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Phoenix with the 100 bit. He says, who do you think is going to win the football game? Tonight? Unfortunately, I think that Baltimore could win. I don't ever really trust passing offenses like week 1. You know, a lot of things could break down. There's only so many things that you can do against the Ravens run game, and specifically Lamar. Like Lamar isn't like his running game isn't rusty. Because it's week 1, I think Baltimore has a better shot at winning, but we'll see. I did not see the spread of that game though. I could be way off base. Zkraz with the Fitbitis says, in the way I understand it, you can only get it in a bundle. Oh, is that true? I saw a couple of people saying that. I don't know if that's true. You can only get the 7600X 3D in a bundle? If so, that's crazy. JKL with $2 super chat says, what's the PC? We're going to talk about the PC here in just a bit. Megabot with the $5 super chat says, yo, love your videos. Help me build my first PC, and it's nice. Good to hear, man. Go Lions. I do have Gibbs this year. He was my first round pick. I am high on Gibbs this year. Vishnu with the super chat says, are you an iPhone or an Android guy? I am 100% an iPhone guy. Flaming Gator with Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Ramirez, Twitch Prime, and Donut Hole with the Twitch Primes. Let's go. Much appreciated. Yeah, definitely iPhone. I'm like fully invested in the Apple ecosystem. My daily driving computer is a MacBook. Like I use my MacBook way more than I use this PC, just because I'm at work more. I use that if I'm doing some work, I'll do it here on the laptop. But all day at work, I'm on my MacBook, and then if I go work somewhere else, like a Starbucks or something, it's my MacBook. And then I have a tablet or an iPad for like entertainment stuff, and my iPhone. I am fully posture check. Yeah, I was kind of slouching there. Thank you. Danny with Twitch Prime sub, much appreciated. Have you played Dead by Daylight before? No. Should I? So, I am about to go down another rabbit hole. I know I'm in the... Hold on. Let's take it one rabbit hole at a time. I have successfully 3D printed my first airless ball. This has been the rabbit hole as of lately, is 3D printing. We have a tennis ball. This legitimately bounces as much as a tennis ball. Like when I hold a tennis ball from like shoulder height, they bounce. It's actually crazy. They literally bounce like at the same time. This is fully in tune for like bouncing as a tennis ball. I tried a basketball today. It did not go well. There was a big hole in it, and I couldn't get the support pieces off. So we're gonna figure that one out. But yeah, the 3D printing rabbit hole is very real. I'm probably gonna make another video about it soon. How are you multi-streaming? I use the Atom multi-stream. Atom is the plugin, A-I-T-U-M. It's really, really good. I've used a couple multi-streaming solutions. Atom is definitely the best. Super easy. Dialing it in for the gun prints. Yeah, we're gonna do that soon. We're gonna do that soon. You should add Lee and Lee strimmer cables to your daily driver. I have never used those strimmer cables. Baltimore touchdown. Now, to be clear, I do want the Chiefs to win, though. Because I'm always rooting against every AFC North team, for sure. But I just don't need... I don't want Pacheco to ball out tonight, because my opponent in fantasy has Pacheco. Strimmer cables are too much. I agree. If they're like all white, it wouldn't look bad. But like this PC does not need to be any more bright, in my opinion. There's not too many times where I look at a build and I'm like, ah, strimmer cables would look really good on those. What games do you play? Right now, I'm really only playing 2 games outside of like when I'm benchmarking. X Defiant, which I'm actually in love with. Like every time I sit down and play X Defiant, I'm like, why is this game dying? It's so good. I actually really, really like that game. I hope they can resurrect it and actually make it successful. And then F1 24. But so this is the other rabbit hole. I just ordered a Meta Quest 3 like 2 hours ago. I've been trying to convince myself to order the Quest 3 for, I don't know, probably since it came out. I finally pulled the trigger. I want to make some VR content for YouTube Shorts and TikTok and whatnot. I'm very excited, and we're going to be playing a couple different games in VR here soon. I'm super excited. I had a Quest 3. It was not good. You just sound like a Debbie Downer. I'm not new to VR. I have the original, like super original Oculus Rift, and I love it. But you need the sensors mounted. You can only play in one spot of the house. The resolution is low at this point. The Quest 3 is going to be really fun. VR lawn mowing simulator, that's on the list. Yep, that is definitely on the list. Lawn mowing in VR. Golfing in VR. I'm in a big golfing kick right now. F124 in VR for sure. And ping pong. 11 table tennis in VR. Oh my god. I'm excited. I connect the Quest 3 to my PC, still mid. I think you're mid, to be honest. Just a Debbie Downer. Like, who doesn't love the Quest 3? Yeah, I'm excited. Thoughts on Oz Talks Hardware, says CD Noob on YouTube. I like Oz. I've hung out with him a few times. He's a good dude. Very... I like how his videos are now more than ever like playing into his personality. Like that calm, collected, like mellow, warm color background. Like that is 100% his style, and I like how he's doing that. I don't think there's many people out there making PC building videos to that level of like calmness that he is, and I really like it. Yeah, he's been doing a really good job lately. What's your thoughts on Black Ops 6? It's better than Modern Warfare 3. Like I literally quit Modern Warfare 3 on match number 3 last year after it came out. Like I should have quit during match 1. I was like, oh my god, I can't do this. Like like I feel like when I play Modern Warfare 3 and I'm like aiming and running around, I'm like running around like this, like literally like jumping, skipping around with my weapon. Black Ops 6 feels definitely more smooth than that, which I really like. But I'm definitely not a fan of like the directional updates and the dolphin dive. Oh my god, the dolphin diving. I'm 32 years old. I can't compete against these, even with the zero mouse. I can't compete against these people dolphin diving around corners and headshot me in the face. There's nothing I can do. I don't stand a chance in Black Ops 6. But like Black Ops 6 is definitely going to be a game where like us casual gamers dads, like we have no chance. It's going to be too sweaty. Oh man, I missed a couple messages, my bad. Painful's here. Painful Double Fitted Bitty says, I am here just working on the fence in prep to start building the new garage. Painful, you've been working on this fence for like 3 Thirsty Thursday now. You gotta get it together, man. Akira with the Fitted Bitty says, you open my eyes on 3D printers. This is the other thing I've been... So, again, us, grown adult dads, sometimes when we 3D print, we just want to bring back the glory days of our childhood. And this has been my latest rabbit hole. Not necessarily proud of this one, but this has been my new thing. This is what I do. Like, if I'm sitting here on the computer, I'll just come over here some days, and I'll just, you know, I'll rip some kick flips. You know? Oh. This is a little bit different under pressure. Just like that. It's all day. Yeah. These are fully 3D printed tech decks. The wheels actually spin. This is custom grip tape, as you can see by the poor cut job here. Got my little ramp here. Like this rabbit hole is very real, man. It'll get you. Clip it. Yeah, if somebody didn't clip that, I'm gonna be upset. That was actually a good one. I'll be very upset if nobody clipped that. It's so different from your shorts to your streaming. Yeah, I mean, usually we talk about PCs. W Tech Deck setup. So the next 3D printing phase is going to be like Meta Quest 3 accessories. So I definitely got to get the ping pong paddle, the golf club, the gun stock things. I got to do all of that for the Quest 3. You can 3D print all of that stuff. Looks like you need more whiskey. Yeah, I drank that pretty quick. We gotta slow down. I agree. I've owned a 3D printer for 4 years, and the amount of things I made are insane. Today, I just made some like little dumpsters, like a trash dumpster for my kids. I just made a green one and a blue one, and they love it. They were so excited. Chris with the 100 biddy says, should I save and get the 7900 XTX? I have had a 7600 XT for a month. I just got my first PC. Who? Okay. As long as Pacheco's not scoring, I'm okay. I don't know, man. Like your first month, like the 7600 XT is a good GPU. Like if you're ready to jump into 1440p or 4K gaming, go for it. But please don't play with your XTX on a 1080p monitor, which is what you probably have. I exclusively game on my XTX with a 4K monitor. Make sure you properly pair it with a good monitor too. Factor that in. JKL with the $2 super chat says, can you win the PC on both platforms? No, the giveaway is only for Twitch. If you're on YouTube, just scroll down the description of the video. It shows you everything you need to know. And for people on Twitch, just type in !giveaway. I actually forgot to update the graphic. That's why I haven't talked about it yet. Sorry, my bad. The giveaway is live. The PC that we built last week. This is the giveaway for the next month or so. What were the specs of it? I forget. 7500F and an RTX 3080 Ti. That's the giveaway that's currently running right now. Type in !giveaway. Make sure you're logged in. That way you earn all those points during the live streams. But yeah, it's Twitch only, unfortunately. I don't do that on purpose. It's just the platform only works on Twitch. Sorry. Froggy with the 100 biddy says, I really wish X Defiant wasn't dying also. It's so fun. I know, man. I legitimately think that there's a chance that they turn the game around. I think the bare bones are there. It can be a really good game. We just got to wait and see. Shadow Gaming with Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Manny Twitch Prime sub. PC Addict with a Fitbit says, happy Thirsty Thursday, everyone. I know I'm super late, but I was wondering, is there still an open slot in the Fitbit committee? There's always a spot for you, man. Thank you. Billionator's back with a tier 3 resub. Oh my goodness. That wasn't just a one-time thing. Thank you, Billionator. Pete Yeet with the Twitch Prime sub. Vishnu with the super chat says, then the Vision Pro would complete the ecosystem. Yeah, I didn't like what I saw from the AVP. I'll take the Quest 3 all day. Henry with the tier 1 sub, thank you. Zellman with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Where's the Max Verstappen? He's here. He's made a couple appearances already. Zach, I'm on mobile. How do I redeem the giveaway? Type in !giveaway and make sure you're logged into the... Actually, I don't know, man. Does that thing work on mobile? How nobody's ever asked me that before. Does the giveaway work on mobile? Only heard Max once. We had him twice today. We had him twice already today. I love Flippin' Friday. We're going to do Flippin' Friday next. That's coming up. I have all the parts for it. I'm excited. Tonight was actually supposed to be Flippin' Friday, but I had to change some things around. Flippin' Friday soon. The next episode of Flippin' Friday is going to be soon. Riddler with the Fitbit says, Newegg is selling the 7800X 3D for $600 WTF. If you see that price, it's probably just out of stock, and that's like a random retailer, like a third-party reseller selling on Newegg, because that's clearly not the right price. Shizu with the Twitch Prime sub. Just Jamie with the 600 biddies. Oh my god. What's the reason for push-pull on a radiator? It seems counterintuitive. No, it's not counterintuitive. If this is the radiator, if you want to push from this side, you would pull from this side. So it's not counterintuitive. They're working in the same direction. Pushing and pulling. It's all just to extract more air through the radiator. It does make a difference, but these are for the people that want to min-max every single degree. It is definitely not 100% required at all. But yeah, it's all moving in the same direction. Froggy with the Fitbit says, I got a 5600X and a 4060. What is the max GPU I could upgrade without a bottleneck with the 5600X? I don't know, man. I'd have to look that up. Probably like a 4070. 4070 Super. Probably a 4070 Super. That would be my guess. I'm not really sure. Henry with the 100 biddies says, I have a 1200F and an RX 6600, and I want to play CS2 in 1440p with high FPS. Should I upgrade? Yeah, but you would have to upgrade both. Well, actually, CS2, I would just... Oh, man, that's tough. I would try upgrading your CPU first. Yeah, I would try upgrading your CPU first if you specifically want to play CS2. Danny with Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Quiet with Twitch Prime sub. How do you put your build in the community build lineup in the Discord? Just DM ZTT builds and copy and paste the formula that they use whenever they post. Like copy somebody else's and then just fill in your information and then send them a DM. You'll get put into the queue. The queue's pretty big right now, though. I think they actually started posting 5 a day, if I saw that correctly. The community builds used to be 1 per day. Now it's at 4 or 5 per day. It's insane. If you are a Discord exclusive, like the Discord paid membership, then you do get priority. Otherwise, it's a pretty long queue, but it's still cool. Almost 1 mil. 100K left. We're getting there, man. We are working our way up there. Devin with the 400 biddies says, what GPU would you recommend for a 5800X and a 750 watt power supply? I was thinking a 3090, but I want your take. Open to anything. Basically unlimited budget. If you have an unlimited, I think the 4080 Super requires an 850 watt power supply, right? Pretty sure that's right. So one step down, maybe a 4070 Ti Super. If you want to get your 3090, that would work too. I would probably buy the, yeah, that's tough. I mean, you can't go wrong with either one of those. Something high end, without going above the 700. If you have an unlimited budget, the 750 watt power supply is actually your limiting factor there. Because a 4080 probably requires that as well. First world problems. Now, the thing you guys got to realize is there are a lot of people out there that like spending money on their PCs. I've been seeing a couple comments lately that are like, nobody can afford this. It's like, guys, there's a lot of people out there that do buy these crazy OLED monitors. Like, there are people out there that want to invest money into, well, not invest, but they want to spend the money on high-end setups. Like, not everybody is on a budget. I know a lot of my videos are geared towards that. But yeah, there are a lot of people out there that have a very nice setup. Devin with the 200 biddies says, thanks. Saw some people saying the 3090 goes over 750 watts sometimes. That's what I was thinking as well. Even though NVIDIA says 750. Thanks for your advice, though. Been watching your shorts for a while. Yeah, good luck with that, man. Thank you. Henry with the fitted biddy says, I'm also trying to flip PCs for a side hustle, and I have about $500 and 2 old Optiplexes hanging around. Can't fit a GPU. Yeah, you're probably not going to have much luck selling those, to be honest. I mean, I'm sure you could for a super cheap price, but if you can't put a GPU in them, like, not many people are going to want them. Big and Tattooed says, I buy high-end. Well, we know. Anybody that triggers the Max Verstappen alert in here probably has a high-end PC. Probably. Best CPU and GPU combo for 1440p? Remember, it's impossible to ask those questions without a budget if you actually want help. The best combo would be a 7800 X3D and a 4090. If you're looking for like really good value, like FPS per dollar value, then I would say something like the 7600 and the 7700 XT. That can play everything in 1440p. Something like that. The Discord link doesn't work. It should. Is he building a PC today? Yeah, we're going to get these parts out here so you guys don't think I'm just farming views while talking here. All right, here we go. So today's build is an $800 new/used gaming PC. This is for an upcoming YouTube video. I'm actually very excited. This is gonna look nice. This is gonna look real nice. $800. Actually, sub $800 is the price point. First part up, CPU. We got the Ryzen 5 7500F. Pulled this for like what, 120 or something? 115 on AliExpress. Perfect start to a mid-range build with that. For the RAM, we got some Crucial Pro overclocking, just an all-black kit. I'll pour another one. Good call. Gable Train is back with the 5 tier 1 gift. I bet Gable Train has a real high-end PC. That would just be my guess, though. Yep, let's go. How's that volume sounding? How's that volume sounding? Gable Train, what do you think about the volume? It's a little bit increased. Is that a... Oh, no. What's Pacheco doing? Stop. That wasn't a big run, was it? Are you paying... But was it a big run? No, they're at the 30. It can't be that big. That was... They were at the 1? Oh, my God. I'm going to lose all my money if Pacheco goes off tonight. Turn that up, says Gable Train. All right. Maybe we'll go to 65 next week. First time chatter, it's Garden Creature says go Steelers. Dude, you can stay, man. Welcome to Thirsty Thursday. You can stay. Kevin says I have 2K in audio on my PC. Oh my God. The crazy part is I actually believe you. There are people out there that spend $2,000 on just the audio of their PC. I believe that. Why do you mix your drink? Because it's Thirsty Thursday and I'm not trying. Benito with the 1,000 biddies. I'm supposed to save my voice, man. Says I need a monitor recommendation. Oh, don't ask me for monitor recommendations. I don't have them off the top of my head, man. For my 4070 Super, that's my only bottleneck currently. I'm not trying to get out of answering the question. I'm just going to try to give you my best possible value. I would watch Monitors Unboxed, Optimum, and or Bad Seed Tech. All 3 of them review the higher end monitors, which your 4070 Super deserves, and just go off with what they're saying. I do not have those type of monitor recommendations off the top of my head. I don't go monitor shopping often. The only time I monitor shop is when I'm trying to build one of those YouTube videos for the full setup guides, and almost all of those are like budget 1080p systems. I don't have a good grasp of what's available and what's the best of the best, so I'm very sorry, but I can't help you any farther than that. But I appreciate the biddies. And Gable Train, thank you very much again for those 5 gifted subs. Oh my God, I'm missing so many messages up here. Dwight with the $5 super chat over on YouTube says, what do you think of the all-in-one software to monitor RGB and fans? I've heard of issues with some like iQ. Whoa. There is not one all-in-one software that works for absolutely everything. Almost all software just sucks. I'm kind of a software hater at this point. They all have their quirks and things that they won't do, and they won't interact correctly with other pieces of software. There's just always a problem with it. Just, you're going to have to experiment with what works and what doesn't with your hardware. Here's what I would always recommend doing. With whatever RGB products you have and whatever you want to monitor, download the manufacturer's software. If you have Corsair products, download iQ. If you have NZXT products, download NZXT Cam. MSI Mystic Light, MSI Mystic Light's probably the worst one. Actually, Gigabyte's pretty awful as well. Just download what's needed. Make sure you can get full control over your RGB and try to figure out like what's annoying, what do I want to improve, etc. And then go down the rabbit hole of maybe I want to try like a signal RGB. or an open RGB or something else. But just get the standard manufacturer software for now. That would be my recommendation. Henry with the Fitbit says, I'm also trying to flip PCs. Oh, wait, no, I did read that one. Okay, we're going on that one. Devin, I read that. Devin with the 800 bit, he says, also, have you looked at the Corsair N-Core 100 Micro ATX case? No, I haven't. I am looking to have an ITX build since I travel a lot for long periods of time due to work, and I hate thermal throttling on high-end gaming laptops. I would never recommend traveling with an ITX computer. Like, if you want to like super nerd it out and bring your monitor and bring your keyboard and mouse and everything, go for it. But I will always take the laptop. Yes, they are not as good as a gaming desktop. They have thermal throttling issues, but they're still good. Like a proper gaming laptop that you did the reviews on, it's still really powerful and really good. The convenience factor is just way more important for me when traveling. So I think a lot of the travel ITX builds that you probably seen on YouTube, they're not like people actually using them. They're just people like making content about it. I think like a laptop is better in a lot of ways. Henry with the Fitbit is, can I use the $500 to make one of your $500 PC builds? What $500? What? It's your boy Steve with the Fitbit. He says, hey Zach, a GPU used for mining, would it still be good for gaming? Yeah, as long as they took care of it. And make sure that they don't have the mining BIOS on there. Otherwise, you're going to have to do it, because the mining BIOS will affect your gaming performance. Poolin with the 100 bit, he says, yo Zach, I emailed you about the CPU. I can send it to make content and review it free of charge. I appreciate that. I already said no thank you once to you, and I was like very appreciative of it. And then I saw you email me again, and I'm like, I just don't think he really got the point on that one. I'm good. I don't need the CPU, but again, I appreciate it. Quiet Ronan with the $5 super chat says, is it really true that you can't have 4 sticks of DDR5 because of boot issues? No, that's not true. I have 32 gigs and I wanted to add more. I believe that some people have issues, but people have issues with like literally every type of hardware config. It's not like a guaranteed it's not gonna work type of issue. Okay, guys, we gotta build this PC. This is ridiculous. All right, we got our RAM, SSD. I think this is the same SSD that we used last week for the giveaway PC. This is the Sabrent Rocket Q4 NVMe. This is a decent mid-range or mid-level drive, I think, but it's been on sale for some serious budget pricing. So I scooped up a few of them. Cooling our 7500F is none other than the ID Cooling Frozen A410. I've used this several times. I really, really like it. Super clean, boxy, aggressive line type of design. I really like using that. For our motherboard, got this off Amazon Resale, aka Amazon Warehouse. This is the Gigabyte B650 Aorus Elite AX. I actually don't remember why I bought this, but since I had it, I was like, this would be perfect for this type of build. So there we go. Told you we have a couple of used parts. For our power supply, we got an A650BN Tier C, nothing really to write home about. And for our graphics card, who wants to take a guess? What do we have here? Pairing with the 7500F, $800 build, used parts. Who wants to take a guess at what this is? What do you guys got? Okay, I thought I was about to reveal something right there. I mean, I kind of revealed the brand, but you probably would have figured that out. That's really funny. Yeah, 3070. Boom. This is the MSI Ventus 3X RTX 3070 used. Does anybody want to guess how much I paid for it off of eBay? Very clearly a 3070. Yet, like, 90% of people are saying something else. Let's go. Devin now gifting out 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you very much, Devin. Yeah, a couple people saying 250. That's what I got it for. 250. 250 is really good. if you look right now at 3070 pricing, you're going to see a lot of them at like 280, 290. Oh, thank goodness. I thought Pacheco was going in the end zone. You'll see a lot of them 280, 290, 300. Got this for 250. It's definitely doable. And yeah, 3070. I've made a couple videos now. I think that's the meta. This is also new meta. This is the Okanos sleeved PSU cable extensions, all black. And the reason why we went with Okanos is because Okanos is completely taking over the case market for budget to mid-range builds right now. Okanos, I think, has like almost sold out completely on Amazon. And they are just absolutely dominating. Like, if you go to Jawa right now, all of the top sellers are using Okanos cables, or Okanos cases, I mean. And this is one that I haven't actually seen anybody use. Look at that. This is the Okanos Cypress 7. How much was this? $80. Little bit expensive. But I really just wanted to try it out because Okanos has been doing really, really good things. And this is their one wood grain PC. So even like a new-ish PC case company is still jumping into the wood grain look. Yes, it's, well, no, it's not real wood. That's 100% plastic. There's not an ounce of real wood on that. But yes, wood grain Okanos build, so that's why I was like, we might as well just get the Okanos cable extensions. I'm excited, man. This is gonna look good. This is gonna look real good. Yeah, 4 120s in there. We got 3 120s up at the front and 1 in the back. Henry now gifted out the 1,000 biddies. Oh my goodness. Please free Ryzen 4070. I have an AMD something. But real talk, should I resell PCs on eBay or Jawa or something else? Whichever one I'll make the most profit on. If you do your research and remain competitive and like go through all the steps necessary, you probably have the best luck on Jawa. Jawa is super hot right now, especially after all of the Scrapyard Wars sponsorships that we just did. There's a lot of potential on Jawa. The only downside of Jawa as a seller is it is competitive now. There are a lot of really, really good sellers on Jawa. I mean, of course, that's the same thing for eBay as well. But if you want to invest like in a PC flipping future, then I would try to build up your Jawa profile and get those 5-star reviews, get that transaction history and whatnot. That's where I would recommend. Block Ryzen 4070 from your comments? No, we're good. Why would I block an inside joke that our community created? Plus, it's starting to die down. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel on that one. Gab Gaming with Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Devin now with the tier 1 sub, gifted himself one now. Devin with the 200 bit, he says, popped in just for a bit to check out your stream. I gotta sleep, have a flight at 6 a.m. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you very much, Devin. Much appreciated. Gabble with the Fitbit, he says, that looks sick. Thank you. Con with the Fitbit says, clean case. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm excited. All right, let's start building, though. Let's start building. Again, Amazon Warehouse PC. I paid $110 for this. So, not super cheap, but for a B650 ATX motherboard, we saved like, what, 30 bucks? Usually the cheapest B650 ATX size board, brand new, is usually like 140, 150 bucks. You can sometimes get it a little bit cheaper on if there's like a Newegg deal going on. But we got everything we need here. The SSD plate, accessories, don't need the IO shield. Definitely a big fan of, oh, actually there's no screw. Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, we'll just use that. Definitely a big fan of the Amazon resale / Amazon warehouse for these types of builds. Very clean aesthetic, has exactly what we're looking for here. So yeah, we're gonna start building, man. Actually didn't look at the pins. Oh no, I think I see a bent one. Oh, Sam is gonna be pissed. Oh, there is a bent one. We're never gonna fix that. Can you guys see it on camera? I bet you can't. I think there's one that's like very minimally bent. So, of course, this is the. I should have checked this before we stream. Yeah, I don't think I can find the right angle where you can see it. Bottom right. That's not where I'm looking. Bottom right. No, bottom right is looking pretty good. I see something like right up here. Oh yeah, you can see it right there. See it? Right there. Those mother effers. So that's a good thing about Warehouse is Amazon returns are super easy. I am going to build this PC though, just so we can see what it looks like. But unfortunately, we're going to have to. So I highly doubt this is going to work. It might be worth testing. But yeah, that mofo is definitely bent. So that's of course always the risk when buying used parts. But with Amazon, it's pretty easy to return it. So we'll probably do that. Unless if it like somehow we get lucky and it magically works. But we are. I'm going to continue the build because it's Thirsty Thursday. And we're not just going to sit here and twiddle our thumbs. But yeah, that's a shame. Zoom in with your phone and get some tweezers? No, definitely not doing that. No, I don't know if it's possible to realistically bend the pins of an AM5 CPU. I feel like deep down, everyone that recommends trying to fix an AM5 CPU pin just hasn't actually used AM5 before. Like bending pins is a pretty normal thing, especially on CPUs and Intel motherboards and previous previous generation motherboards and whatnot. But on AM5, those pins are just impossible. Like I consider that Mobo bricked. Like I don't think normal people can fix it. Maybe there's somebody that can prove me wrong, but I don't think it's possible. These are way tinier than what they look like on camera, and I don't think there's anybody that's actually done it. A friend repaired a motherboard with a sewing needle. Yes, it is very possible, but not with AM5. Yes, a lot of us have done that. But with AM5, those pins are just ridiculous. And I think from people like watching videos and whatnot, they're like, oh, I can do it. It's like, no, I honestly don't think you can. You can fix it with a microscope? Yes. Yes, a surgeon with a microscope can definitely fix it. I believe that it is fixable. I do not believe it's fixable by us degenerates. Especially when you're a few whiskeys deep. I don't think normal people can do it. Didn't even get my tools out. Can I have it if it doesn't work? No, I'm going to return that mofo. No, that's going to be returned, and we're going to get our money back, and we're going to buy a new one. We got to do it quick, though. We got to do it quick. Actually, I'm probably going to buy a new motherboard. That way we can continue testing. Because Sam's got to benchmark this PC, so I'll probably buy that tonight after the live stream real quick. What watch is that? Looks sick? You can type in !watch. I got you. It's just a G-Shock. But it's a beautiful G-Shock, which is why we have !watch for you. First time watching, and it's really good in my opinion, says Juan23 over on YouTube. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right, now we just got to get our cooler. And then our motherboard is good to go. Whoa. Poor choice of words. Our motherboard is far from being good, but we'll just pretend that it works. I want that G-Shock in metal. I don't know which one that is. A metal G-Shock? I'm not really a watch guy. I wanted this watch for a really long time because I know I will. What is this? What do we got here? Because I know that I would wear this thing every day, but I am not like I know models off the top of my head at all. Zach, you should build a sleeper build sometime. It's on my list. I actually started researching cases for sleeper builds. I only put like 20 minutes into it. This was over the weekend, actually. And I didn't find anything that was like screaming at me like, you got to buy this. But once I find the case, I'm going to do it. It is definitely on the list. Red Bunny with the $2 super chat says upgrade to a Ryzen 4090. Blast him with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Build it tomorrow. This is another thing that I'll always comment on the ID cooling A410. A410, right? Yeah. I really like the presentation that they give you for the screws. This is just like high class, nice and laid out, color coordinated depending on which CPU socket you want. Presentation skills on this one are 10 out of 10. I have a $100 bet on Pacheco less than 100 receiving yards. Hit or no? Receiving? Yeah, I think you'll be good, man. If he gets over 1,000 receiving yards, I'm screwed. Oh my god, PPR league? I would be majorly screwed. What cooler? It's the ID cooling A410. I removed it. We're good to go. Don't ask me. There is no warning label on there at all. 100% good to go. Do you have the Chiefs three-peating? No, I have the Steelers getting their 7th. Today I am AFK, racking up the giveaway points. Good strategy, man. Good strategy. I like it. Benito with the 100 biddies says, oh my god, talk about rabbit hole. The monitor hole is real. I just got unstuck from the videos. It is very real. Like, that's why I don't have the monitor recommendations. It's not like, oh yeah, he builds PCs. He knows all the monitor models. Like, no, it's an industry. Like, it's a content niche. Like, it's a whole other thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't stay up to date on them at all. I gotta look at this instructions. I always forget this one. Spacer, that thing, that thing. Okay, we're good. All right. Yeah, the monitor rabbit hole is ridiculous. What screwdriver kit do I need for a build? Probably any screwdriver. The only thing that you need is a big bit and a little bit. You need the little bits for SSD screws. That's pretty much the only thing you need the little Phillips head for. And then you need a normal size Phillips head, like a number 2, for pretty much everything else. I mean, these are the only 3 tools that I'm going to be using tonight. Screwdriver, zip tie cutters, and a knife for... This is only for opening up boxes. You could probably get away with just these 2. These are consistently the only tools that I use for building a PC these days. Oh, and my static wrist bracelet, of course. That's also on there as well, the wireless version. Get flush cutters instead of wire cutters. Much safer zip tie cuts. Yeah, one of these days, I do often think that one of these days I'm going to accidentally cut a wire when I am cutting those. I think that will happen at some point. Hopefully not on stream. Probably not a bad idea. What type of screwdriver is that? That's the LTT screwdriver, man. From lttstore.com. That's the real deal right there. I think it's like a Gen 1. I think this is one of the OGs. Isn't ID cooling leaking data to China or something? Dude, I don't know, man. Should I know about that? Do you think if I use their CPU cooler, I'm gonna get hacked? The wireless version, LOL. Dude, it's my wireless static bracelet. It works really well, man. I have never been shocked or damaged components when using my wireless static bracelet. For sure it's touching the CPU. Do you think China can listen to... I mean, China's definitely listening to what I'm saying right now. In some form or the other. I mean, I got 50 Wi-Fi devices in my house right now. At least one of them is sending all of this to China. No doubt about it. But now my CPU cooler as well. We'll add that to the list. Do you have a micro center near you? My closest one is in Cleveland, aka where the Cleveland Browns are. I'm not going anywhere near there, man. I have no aspirations of going to Ohio, let alone Cleveland. So no. I basically do not. Just heard something really loud upstairs. Hopefully everything's okay. So no, I basically do not have a... Did that not come with thermal paste? I need some thermal paste. Oh my god. That better have come with thermal paste. I don't know if I have some in the house. We do. We're good. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland. That's true. I don't really have any aspirations of going there either, though. It was on the sticker. We've got a micro center about an hour from here. Love it. Nice. Yeah, people just don't know how good they have it if they live close to a micro center, unfortunately. Or maybe they do. Did you get one of those Jawa Edition LTT screwdrivers? No, I did not get one. But I will proudly say that that was 100% my idea. I was pretty proud of that one. I thought that was really, really cool. Actually, to be fair, most of the Scrapyard Wars stuff was my idea. I didn't execute on any of it. That was the whole Jawa team. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I really like that we did that. A little too much thermal paste? Nah, better safe than sorry. Why put thermal paste on if the motherboard pin is broken anyway? That's a very, very good question. Should I wipe it off now? Yeah, I'm going to. That's actually super sharp. Yeah, good call, because I'm not going to turn the PC on. Very good call. I'm going to go get a paper towel upstairs so I can wipe that off before it spreads everywhere. And I'm definitely going to take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. All right, so I did see a good point from Mark. He said the CPU could still work. That's a tough call, man. If I leave the thermal paste on, then we could at least test it to see if it works. I'm kind of under the assumption that no matter what, it's not going to work. I don't know. Should I spread this thermal paste or not? What do you guys think? The debate is I'm just going to take it off now. That way it doesn't smear, and then we have to clean it up whenever we swap motherboards. It could save Sam a little bit of time. Test boot out of the case? Well, that would be way too logical. We're not doing that. Get the PSU out and test it? No, we're not. No. We're not doing that. We're going all in. All in one way or the other. Check to see if it works. Do it for the stream. Just leave it on. The pins still might be long enough to work. How much thermal paste are you supposed to use, and does it work? This is, I would say this is a tad bit more than what you need. Yeah, definitely a tad bit more. But I'd rather have more, not less. To a degree. Just leave it on. Balls deep. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we go all in on this one. All right. Sorry, Sam. We got outvoted. I tried to save you some time. We're going to put the CPU cooler on. No sticker. We're good to go. Sometimes less is more. That's true. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Full send? We're full sending it. Yeah, I've done like some extra conservative pea-sized thermal paste dots before, and it like legitimately negatively impacts temperatures. So ever since then, I've been kind of operating on, I usually aim for a little bit more than what I think it needs, which is what I would describe what I just did there. Just a little bit more. That way it ensures that you get the, what the, are you serious? That way it ensures that you get the full coverage. Oh man, did you guys see that? Can I put this back on here? And then, no, that was wishful thinking. Ever use thermal pads? Yeah, we have thermal pads, I think, on the our test bench at the office. So our test benches, so we can like quickly swap CPUs, GPUs, RAM sticks, and whatnot. We only use them for testing components, like used components and whatnot. We probably should have done that with this one. I'm pretty sure we have thermal pads on both our AMD and NVIDIA test benches, but I'm not 100% sure. We've definitely used them before. I'm pretty sure they're on there. Zach, my science project got approved of what is the best way to apply thermal paste. Nice. That would be fun. That would be something fun to do in school for sure. All right, there we go. Fan is connected. CPU fan. We'll hide this cable underneath here for aesthetics. And then we'll be good to go. Just like that. Boom. All right, there we go. Super clean. We got the Gigabyte Aorus B650 motherboard and a Ryzen 5 7500F. ID cooling A410 on here. 32 gigs of crucial DDR5 Pro. And we got the Sabrent Q4 Rocket 1 terabyte Gen 4 NVMe drive underneath there. It's actually really heavy. That is all done. Now we can move to our power supply. What is the build today? This is an $800 new/used gaming PC. This is... oh my god. Sorry. Choke him. This is an $800 new/used build for a YouTube video. What CPU should I choose for the 4070 Super, says Vibrant over on YouTube? It depends on your budget, but for a 4070 Super, I would go anywhere from a 7600 to a 7800 X3D. Literally choking? Yes. Is Puerto Rico eligible for free shipping on the giveaway? That's a good question. How about we cross that bridge when we get there? It is not one of the 50 states, but it's also not like legally written anywhere as well. We'll make that decision if the time ever comes. Do you ship internationally? No. ZTTbuilds.com does not ship internationally, but the giveaway PC that we always run during these streams, again, that's the giveaway PC. We usually have nice graphics, but I totally forgot to do that this week. That's the current giveaway PC right there. The giveaway is worldwide shipping, but I will only pay to ship it to the United States. So if someone international wins, they have to pay for shipping. We actually just shipped out last week's giveaway PC today, I think. Or yesterday? Today or yesterday. Or no, I think it was like Tuesday. Yeah, we shipped it out this week, though. What was that guy's name? I forget. Something man? G-Man or something? I forget. Ravens or Chiefs? Chiefs are up right now. That was a Lee & Lee case? Yeah, this is the Lee & Lee A3. It's a tiny micro ATX case. Very small for micro ATX. So not tiny, not small form factor level. But very small for a micro ATX case. Mag, not man. Mag. Yeah, Mag 1. All right, now we're going to get our Okanos cable extensions here. Get these all prepped up, and then we can start putting the Lego pieces together. What's your opinion on the Antec C3? I really like it. The only thing I don't like is the cable management. The starting point of cable management. It's not difficult to cable manage in there, but at least the one I tested, or the two I tested, they completely jack up the way that they pre-route the included ARGB fan cables to the point where you just have to like redo the whole thing. I don't like that. But that's like a one and done type thing. As far as like value goes and aesthetics, I like the C3. The C3 is actually my streaming PC case right now, which I do need to upgrade the GPU in there at some point. Yeah, I like the C3. What's your view on the C5? Pretty much everything I just said. Just a little bit better. Yeah. They're very roughly the same. Just a little bit upgraded. What's your opinion on the H6 Flow? I love the H6 Flow. Yeah, right there. The only thing I don't like about the H6 Flow is if you want to add any other NZXT products in there, you have to get a hub. An NZXT hub, because NZXT RGB products are all proprietary, of course. So that part's kind of annoying. If it was like all ARGB, that'd be great. But aesthetically, I love the H6 Flow. I think it's one of the best case aesthetics if you're looking for that fish tank dual chambered look. How good is the 4000D? I feel like the only people that talk about the 4000D are the people that like don't stay up to date on cases. Like when the 4000D came out, like it was good. It's a little expensive for what it is, but I mean, it's good. But the people that are still buying it are like, you do realize that there's like more updated designs these days, right? Or if you just want an all black ATX case, like you can do that for cheaper. I feel like there's not a lot of value in them anymore. And it's mostly just the dinosaurs buying them. How was your time in the military? I mean, I liked all the benefits that I got out of the military, but like my time specifically, like working in the military, wasn't super fun. For 6 years, I worked on aircraft, and that is not what I wanted to do. I got put in a weird situation, not really worth explaining. I didn't really like my job, or I hated my job at most points. Hold on one second. But yeah, I mean, I like all the benefits and whatnot I got out of it. Aircraft, that explains the cable management skill. Ugh. People think cable managing PCs is hard. Whoo! The cable management on aircraft? Oh my god, that's a good point. I don't think I've ever really talked about that. Yeah, cable managing on an aircraft is a whole new level. That makes these little PC jobs like look like nothing, man. So, I mean, cable management and cable maintenance is very crucial on an aircraft. Obviously, one wrong move and you could take down a plane. But the hard part is imagine cable managing your PC, everything, the zip tie, maybe even some soldering to like splice some cables together, heat gunning it up, etc. Imagine doing that like this and like into a compartment. Like you can't see what you're doing. A lot of the maintenance you do on planes is like you're working like this, because like you can't put your head into wherever you're at. So like you're just doing everything like this. Like sometimes you even use a mirror just to see what you're doing. Imagine doing that for all cable management. Yeah, definitely that was a whole new level of cable managing. You would think I would be better at cable managing a PC because of that, but that didn't quite pan out too well. All right, where's my top? How do you get the giveaway points? Type in !giveaway and then make sure you're logged in via Twitch. And then you'll just earn points as you watch the stream. Rack up those points for the next giveaway drawing. Numpty with a 100 bit, he says, Ferrari winning their home race was a fun watch last weekend. It was very fun. Yeah, ever since I became a Formula 1 fan, which was since the Imola race, like I've not been a Ferrari or a Formula 1 fan for very long. Ever since then, like every race has been very exciting. I feel extremely lucky with the time. Oops. With the time that I got into Formula 1, because yeah, these races have been just super exciting. Like last year with Max Verstappen winning like pretty much every race, that would not have been fun as a fan. So yeah, this has been super entertaining to watch. And yeah, last weekend's race was really good, especially with like the way that Ferrari won. They're just like, all right, well, this is the situation we're in. We're going to go for it. And going for it panned out for them. Do the boys find Formula 1 races exciting? Yeah. I mean, they don't like sit down and watch the whole thing, but yeah, they like it. Yeah, we have the Ferrari 1 Lego over here. So my oldest, my 4-year-old, he helped me build this one. It's only McLaren because it's only McLaren because they don't have every team. But yeah, they like it. They enjoy it. Oh my god, how do I fix this? There we go. Pretty cool. I wish they had a Ferrari one, but they don't. Daily driver specs. 12700K. 64 gigs of DDR5. XTX. I really want to... we were talking about upgrading that PC earlier in the stream. I really want to switch to AM5 too. Out of how positive I am about AM5 and whatnot. I just don't spend money on my own PCs. It's usually just a bunch of recycled parts from like previous builds and projects and whatnot. And I still just have yet to swap over to AM5. I would love to. One CK with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Pepsi with the 300 biddies, thank you very much. Zach-O-Matic with the Twitch Prime sub, 6 months now. Let's go. What Up G with the $5 YouTube Super Chat says, Zach, one question. I've studied a lot on hardware and I want to build my first PC. People say I'm young and guardians say I can't do it. What do I do? I don't know how old you are. I don't think I could give you proper advice on that. I mean, you don't really have many options. If you can do it and prove people wrong. If your guardians have to pay for it, then you're gonna have to find a way to convince them. Hyper Val with the Twitch Prime sub, Nuked Twitch Prime sub, Rob Champ Gaming with the Twitch Prime sub, Wizard Twitch Prime sub. Thank you guys, much appreciated. Twitchin' and Bitchin's back with the 100 biddies. Oh man, I love saying that name. Fido with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Zach, how was your day? I need to know. It was good. It was pretty uneventful. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, on Thursdays, we actually do movie night with the boys. Oh, I did not route that correctly at all. Thursdays after school, we'll do movie night. So pretty chill night after work today. Started the day off with the boys before school. Then went to the gym with my wife. And then I went to work. Did a little meeting. Recorded some video. Recorded 7 vertical videos. Recorded 1 long form video. Emails, all that nonsense. Employee stuff. Yeah, came back for movie night. And then here we are with the stream. It's first night of NFL football, which is very exciting. Ready to go for this weekend. Feeling good. Feeling good. You're busy? Honestly, I don't really feel that busy these days. Like, I don't get to work these days until... I'm not proud to say this, but... till, like, noon, usually. Because, like, the boys... I'm with them from, like, 7 a.m. till 8:30 or so, whenever they leave for school. And then I go to the gym, come home, shower, eat lunch, etc. And then I usually make it to the office by like noon. And I stay there for like 5 hours. Back home for family time. And then at night, usually I'm working at night. Occasionally I'll do something else. But I don't feel super busy. I'm actually like pretty in control of my schedule these days, and I try to not be busy. I don't like a busy calendar at all. I like empty space on my calendar. That's when I'm the most productive and the most happy. Are you planning to ship PCs to other countries soon? No. No, not soon. No, we have... So we hired a new PC builder, as you guys, or if you guys have been following along, 3 weeks ago now, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I mean, we're still sold out. I think there might be 1 build on the website right now. Like, even with another PC builder, we're still sold out completely. So, I mean, he's not full-time or anything. I'm just not motivated to expand outside the United States and go through all of those pain points of trying to do that while we still are not meeting the demand of the United States customers. So at some point, I'm sure it will make sense, but I don't anticipate that being anytime soon. Six Speed with 100 biddies, thank you. Big Man Baba with the Twitch Prime sub. Should I use Linux? I think everybody should try Linux. I think if you can somehow scrape together a spare SSD, doesn't have to be fast. It can be a 2.5-inch drive. And if you're feeling real risky, you could do it on an HDD if you want to. And I think everybody should dual boot Linux and test it out. It's really fun. Like, learning an operating system is not something that you do often. Like, most people know Windows, especially people watching this live stream. You guys know Windows. Learning a completely new operating system is nerdy and like geeky fun. I like it. Or yeah, you could do it in a VM as well. Yeah, if you have a decent enough PC that can handle a virtualization server, yeah, do that as well. You're not going to get the daily driving experience out of that. It's a little bit less risky. Like, if you're daily driving a Linux PC, it forces you to learn things so you can get things done. But yeah, I love it. Just partition the drive. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole again. I just made a video about that. Darcel with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. 3 only with the Twitch Prime sub. Much appreciated. Do you know any jobs for a 12-year-old? Manual labor. Mow lawns, shovel snow, rake leaves, hose down people's garbage cans. Like, trust me, adults want to pay kids to do that. Like, if I saw a 12, like, I am a very, like, I do not want to talk to people that come up to my house. Like, if I get one more solar panel salesman at the house, like, I'm going to lose it. But if I see a kid, like, come up with a mower or a shovel, depending on the time of the year, like, I will pay them. Like, we want to see kids do that. For sure. Even if we were going to mow it ourselves, we definitely want to see that. Like, we look at the kids and we're like, that's the next generation. Entrepreneur, hard worker, go. Absolutely. Yeah, it's not difficult. In the United States. I always need to preface saying that. I have no idea what it's like in other countries in that regards. All right, here we go. This is the case. If you guys missed the intro of this live stream, this is the Okonos Cypress 7. $80, little expensive, but I really wanted to try that just because Okonos is dominating the budget to mid-range case market lately. This is the Cypress 7. I hope it's good. I'm rooting for this one, but we shall see. Is the wood real? No, it is very, very fake. Dang nice. Yeah, so Okonos has been making some really good cases. Oh, it's wow. Oh, man. That's a better start than I was anticipating. That's not too shabby. We do have a problem, though, already. That is not too shabby of a start. That's pretty good. The problem, who knows what the problem is going to be on this one? Who recognizes a problem on this? Aesthetically, very good start. I'm a fan. But I'm already dreading something in particular. Shallow? Yes. Who said that? Smug? Yes. Look how... Oh my god, look how shallow that is. Oh, sorry, it's not focusing. That is insane. There is no depth here whatsoever for cable management. That could be a problem. With, like, the bulk of my cable extensions is going to be bigger than that. That is going to be tough. And our the rear side panel is not like doesn't like the mountain thing. I forget what the term is. Yeah, that's gonna be tough, man. That is definitely gonna be tough. It looks good aesthetically, but I do not like that one bit. Beveled, is that what they say? Megabot with the $2 super chat. Thank you. Painful the Fitty Bitty says, I love the mesh so you can run wires behind fans without an issue. But wow, that's not a lot of room. Yeah, this is going to be a tight squeeze. This is already just like the biggest downfall of this case. We got it. We figured that one out nice and early. Hopefully there's no more surprises, but the night is still young. Who knows what's going to happen? Standoff's all installed in the right spot. Good to know. Actually, they're not lined up, though. Okay, never mind. We're good. A little bit of rotation action. We're good. Concave. Yeah, those are the word. Convex or concave. That's what I was thinking of. I don't know which one's correct, though. That is what was in my brain, though. What cooler is that? It's the ID Cooling A410. Frozen A410. I don't think that's the right screw. Actually, it might have been. That's a tough call. Should probably just use whatever it came with. I think it's going to be these, though. No, it was the other one. This one doesn't feel good at all, either. What screws did this come with? Came with both. I think it's these. Let's go back to this one. Okay, yeah, definitely that one. I don't know why that felt weird the first time. We're good. Convex is curving outward. Okay, that's what I meant. Yeah, there's no convex. Zach, you remember the sticker? Got it. Thank you for the reminder. I actually forgot I was drinking there. Oh my god. Benito with the 1000 biddy says, wake up, drink check. That might have been the most efficient and properly timed wake up call I've ever gotten. Oh my god. I think I actually forgot that I was drinking tonight. My bad. My bad. Thank you very much, Benito, with the 1000 biddies. I just got my parts. I'm waiting for my thermal paste to come. Any suggestions for when I'm building it? Just use the thermal paste that came with your CPU cooler. Are you sure that yours didn't? You probably don't need to wait. If that's the only thing you're waiting on, your cooler might have come with it. As far as suggestions go for the actual build, just watch enough PC building step-by-step tutorials that you're not scared of any one step. And then you'll be good. Because there really is nothing to worry about. So if you're worried about something, then that means you probably just haven't researched enough about doing that. Relentless says, Zach, love your vids and streams. Thanks, man. What case? I missed it. It's the Okeanos Cypress 7. I don't think it's in stock anymore. But it is from Okeanos. What's the build? This is an $800 YouTube build. So I'm going to be making a YouTube video about it. $800 new/used components. I got my GPU, which is an RTX 4070 Ti Super. Don't have the rest of my build yet. Any advice for a first-time builder? Well, everything I just said. But for a 4070 Ti Super, make sure your monitor is not bottlenecking your build. Please factor in a 1440p monitor with that. Don't play a 4070 Ti Super in 1080p, por favor. Get your money's worth out of it. All right. The cable management kind of begins. You drinking Crown today? Yeah, we're drinking Crown. Just a little bit, not too much. You inspired me to build a PC. Thank you for your advice. You're welcome, man. Thank you for watching. Crown and Coke Zero. Per usual. Yeet Man with 150 biddies says, hi, Zach. Just tuning in general. What do you like more, Corsair or NZXT? Good question. Real good question. I mean, I do, in general, like them both. That's why it's a good question. More, though? Oh, man, that's tough. I don't even know if I can give an answer. I would say, if I had to pick, I like NZXT more. And that's just aesthetics. Like, the aesthetics of NZXT has always resonated with me. I feel like my aesthetic preferences were like designed around NZXT. Yeah, I'm completely dialed in with their products. Their components, not their pre-builts. I think their pre-built division could use some help as far as component choices go. Not that they're bad, but they could use some help. But their individual components, cases, etc., they have always spoke to me. Their pre-builts are scams? Nah, I don't think that at all. I mean, if you think that, then you probably are the type of person that just thinks all pre-builts are scams. I mean, I don't think they're perfect. But I mean, out of all pre-builts, I would say that NZXT has some of the better ones, especially competing against like the big brands. What's going on here? Are these? Oh yeah, I didn't even mention this. I forgot that. I don't know how well you can see this, but this panel right here, this thing, you can actually remove that and put like rear side fans in there as well. Kind of like a traditional or a fish tank design. You can remove that if you want to. We're not going to do that. But yeah, if somebody's saying NZXT pre-builts are a scam, you probably just think that they're all scams. Because I don't think that's really a going opinion for NZXT. At least like from what I see in the comment section of my videos, I feel like a lot of people have respect for NZXT pre-builts. I did not check the status of this USB 3 connector. I'm starting to think it's a little bent. Oh yeah. It's not majorly bent. I feel like I could plug this in. Sorry, I know you can't see this, but it's a little bent. The USB 3 connector is, other than the CPU pins, this is also probably the most common place where you'll see issues with a used motherboard, because amateurs are not gentle with the USB 3 connectors, and they will typically jack them up. So you got to be careful about that as well. Zach's favorite case, Antec Flux, the wood grain, just came out. I've officially named that my favorite case right now. The black and wood grain Antec Flux actually comes with real certified wood, super clean, and amazing cable management. Amazing. Super, super fast and easy to work with. I love it. That new Antec Flux is, on paper, officially my favorite case right now. Highly recommend it. Like, I want to build with it again. If you like that all black and wood grain design, highly recommend it. Fantex MV7 is my favorite case. There's so many people that love that case. I mean, I like it. I never, like, really gravitated towards it, though. I don't think I've used it. I might have used it once. I see so many people talking highly about the MV7. That's always been a crowd favorite. That case looks like Antec. Yeah, this has a very similar design to the Antec Flux. Is the Montec King 95 Pro good? The King 95 Pro was my favorite case before the Antec Flux became my favorite case. Yeah, if the Montec King 95 had angled case panels instead of that, like, bubbly curved look, the Montec King 95 would still be my favorite case. That's the only thing I don't love about it. But the King 95 Pro is just so easy to work with as well. It's got that big PWM and ARGB port on it. It's really nice. Have your kids build a PC? Yeah, I mean, not by themselves. They've helped me build one. We actually sat down at one point and built a PC together, but they do here. Like 2 days ago, my 3-year-old helped me swap an SSD from, like, so I could start benchmarking things at home. Like, they touch PCs. They're 3 and 4, so they don't, like, sit down and build a PC. But yeah, I mean, they've done PC building with guidance, with heavy guidance. Goki with the tier 1 sub, thank you. Cam Ma'am with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. My bad, I'm sorry with the tier 1 sub, thank you. Alsfa with the 100 biddies. I am building my new PC right now, but I'm trying to remove the stock AM5 brackets and install the one from my AIO. But the screws are stuck. How do I remove them? That's not good. Your screws are stuck? I don't know, man. Your screws are stuck? They're stuck in the back plate? Hopefully they're not stripped. If they're stripped, then you are very literally screwed. Put it down on a hard surface, your cardboard box or whatever. Put your body weight into it. Make sure you're using a big enough screwdriver head. That way it's fully gripping the inside of that screw hole or head thing, screw head, and just try to get as much torque on there as you can. If it's stripped, you got a serious problem though. An actual situation there. White Antec Flux or black? I like the black one. I'm not a big fan of the white and wood grain yet. That combination hasn't. I've done one build like that so far. Does this have a USB-C? Oh, it does. Nice. The white and wood grain hasn't really spoken to me yet. Do you got, out of 10, what do you guys rank in general? White and wood grain, just the color design in general. White and wood grain. Do you guys like that or no? Out of 10. I would say I think I'm close to like a 4. Like, I'm not even really close to liking it. 8, 6, 4, 3, 5, 8.5, 7, 8. There's a 10. 3D printing says 10. Big and Tattooed says 1, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, I think we're all very spread out on that one. I'm not sold on it. I'm not sold on it. Big and Tattooed with the 2 gifted subs. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, that one hasn't spoken to me yet. I like the black and wood. Black and wood grain. It depends on the lighting. That's true. Opinions on the Fractal Design Mini Pop Air. I love that case. We use it in one of our builds on zttbuilds.com. When I was doing the consulting, I suggested it a lot for people that don't want the fish tank design. It's a really good case. Weight with wood is tacky. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. Okay. Well, let's start like... Oh, wait, never mind. We got some... Are these all daisy chained? No. So the 3 front fans are daisy chained, which is nice, but then we have the rear fan to deal with as well. I mean, we definitely got enough ports here, so we can address that pretty quickly. I'm going to route the back included fan over to this system fan 1 port on the motherboard up top here. And then that daisy chain for the 3 front fans, I'm just going to plug in at the bottom. Sorry, you can't see it. Boom. Now we can start cable managing. We're gonna spruce this up a little bit because, again, this is gonna be the tough part of today's project. The really tough part, especially with cable. I'm already regretting these cable extensions. I'm actually regretting them big time. Should I remove them? Nah, we're not gonna remove it. That's a tough call though. Like this would be a build to remove them. This is not a fun case for cable managing. When will you do micro ATX builds on your site? We have 2 micro ATX builds. What are you talking about, man? What's you smoking over there? Wait, do we have 3? We have 2 or 3. We have 3. What are you talking about? Shadowbolt, Frost Nova, Ice Lance. These are all micro ATX. We only have 2 ATX. 3 micro, 2 ATX. What you talking about, man? What about an ITX build? I don't love the margins on an ITX build. ITX parts are expensive. I don't think many people are willing to pay for A, just ITX parts in general, but then B, the margin on top of them, because I gotta make money. Yeah, ITX builds aren't super popular with PC pre-builts. Those are more of a DIY type of people. ITX is only for builders, yeah. Yeah, not super popular, just because it's expensive. If you guys are wondering about the giveaway, just type in ! giveaway. If you're on Twitch, it's got all the info in there. Or if you're over on YouTube, then just scroll down to the description of the video, of the live stream. I know some guy who built a 4070 in a tiny case and they're awesome, but oof, it's like 2.5 times the cost. Yeah, they're very expensive. That's why most pre-built manufacturers just don't even attempt it, because people are not willing to spend that kind of money plus the margin for profit. Did you ever buy that $300 Apex gaming laptop? No, I'm still thinking about it. I mean, that video just came out today, didn't it? If you guys didn't see, I made a video about how there's this company that's selling a $300 plays everything gaming laptop. And it's just a super cheap laptop. And it's targeted for people who want to use it with GeForce Now. The cloud streaming gaming solution. It doesn't even come with GeForce Now. You have to pay for that. But it's completely marketed towards just cloud gaming. which I've personally never seen before. I was debating about buying it just to see how good it is or how bad it is. We'll start cable managing over here first. I kind of want to test it out myself. Plus, it's a good excuse because I haven't done any sort of cloud gaming for probably like 3 years now, other than like in-home streaming. Has anybody here used cloud gaming recently? And if so, what was your experience? Anybody using it like right now? Buy the Shark PC, you would make more than 7K from the video. I have never made 7K from a video, so I don't believe you. I don't think that would be the day. If you have good internet, it's great. Yeah, that's what I said in the video. Like, with good internet, it's still solid. Cloud gaming is horrible. Not with good internet. Tell us more about your military lore. I think I've given all my good stories. And I don't like to repeat them too often. I don't want to be that... I know to some people I'm already that military vet, just like hanging on to the glory days war stories. Especially since I don't have many good war stories. But yeah, I think you guys might have heard most of them. You can repeat? Yeah, but I don't want to. I don't want to be that guy. Oh man, I just messed up that Velcro. I don't know what to do here. This is a mess. We might just have to start zip tying and then yeah, okay. That's the plan. We got to get this thing really, really tight. So we're just going to start zip tying and then see where the cables take us. Sometimes you just got to let the cables be the boss, and wherever they tell you to go, you just go. So we're just going to start zip tying things. Zip up time, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm just gonna start. Yeah, I think I might just zip tie that whole bundle. See what happens. 4070 Super or 7800 XT. You can't go wrong with either one. It all depends on price. If the 7800 XT is like a $75 to $100 cheaper, then I would get that. But if they get close in price, then I would consider the Super. What exactly is good internet? Consistency or speed or both? Your speed doesn't need to be super high. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you need more than like 50 down. You probably only need like 30 down. Yeah, you don't need a ton of speed for cloud gaming. It's the consistency and your latency that's very important. 50, yeah. Yeah, I doubt that they would advertise that you need anything more than 50. Which, like, in the United States isn't a lot, but I understand in some places people would love that. Yeah, your consistency and your latency is way more important. Upload speed matters too. Yeah, you gotta have a little upload speed for that too. Have you ever considered drinking water? This is a 45 ounce, I think, shaker bottle. Like, this is one of those oversized shaker bottles. I know on camera it doesn't really look oversized. Dude, I drink like 10 of these a day. I drink an insane amount of water. It's ridiculous. We are good to go. We are, and almost every single one of those has my electrolytes in there. How did the switch happen from military to this? That's a good question. I started the YouTube channel when I was like knee deep in the military. Mostly because like I needed an outlet to like work hard on something that wasn't the military. But I was very like, I did not like when I was in the thick of it in the military, I hated my job. Like before I transitioned to cybersecurity in the Air Force, when I was like aircraft maintenance, I hated my job. I have some good stories about it now, But like in the moment, I absolutely hated it. I hated going to work every single day for 6 years. It is not a fun feeling, hating your job like that. So I was very motivated from the beginning. Like YouTube was never like just a side thing. Like I had big aspirations when I started my YouTube channel. And that was a big like motivating factor for me. But obviously it took a long time. So I was just like making videos before and after work. Like, I mean, I put in some serious work, man. Some serious hours when I was in the military. Like, I would wake up at like 4 a.m. This is before having kids. I would wake up at like 4 a.m., work for a couple hours before going to work, come home, just work all day or all night, stay up, get very little sleep. I mean, I put in those hours for years there. But I eventually made the decision to get out of the military. And then YouTube still could not cover us full time. So I got a normal civilian IT job. And I did that for, I think, almost 3 years. And I love that job. Like, that would have been an actual dream job if it wasn't for YouTube and running a business being my dream job. And whenever ZTT got to the point where it could keep my family safe and supported for, like, without my wife working, because she was taking care of the boys, other than the Air Force Reserves, which she does. So in order to support us, and I think I already hired an employee before I quit, once we got to that financial level, I put in my 2-week notice. Crazy day, putting in your 2-week notice to go full send on your passion, your own business. It was a good day. That was the transition. Brown sugar with the 300 biddies. Why are AIOs installed on top if hot air flows that way? Because it's not that big of a deal. You are right. Installing it up at the front could yield better results because you're bringing in fresh air directly to it, as opposed from the hot air already inside your case. But the difference is just not that big. Single-digit degrees. If you care about that, then yeah, you can min-max it. But for most people, they're already just getting the benefits of an AIO. They don't need to min-max every last degree. And then you, of course, want just Google for, like, what's search term? Just search on Google for best AIO. That wasn't Pacheco, was it? Damn it. That sucks. Pacheco just got a touchdown. You hate to see it. Just Google, like, best AIO placements, and that'll give you the chart of the best ways to do it. The acceptable ways to do it. Is the 6800 XT good for gaming? Yeah, it's amazing. 1440p GPU. Yeah. Okay, here we go. This is good to go. That zip tie bundle action actually worked pretty solid. That should slip in right there over top of the power supply whenever we get it in there. So I'm going to install that now. And we're going to officially regret using cable extensions with this case, but it is what it is. Here we are. These are the choices we've made. We're going to have to deal with it. My bad. I'm sorry with the 100 biddies. What job did you do? I was props, and when you said maintainer, my ears peaked. I was electronic warfare, or ECM, depending on what planes. I worked on the C-130, avionics. So when I was in, they actually combined electronic warfare and ComNav. I'm sure you know the term ComNav. But I was originally EW, electronic warfare. So chaff and flare, radar, missile warning systems, etc. Yeah, I do not miss that life at all. That maintenance life. I hated maintenance with a passion. I'm Mr. Hay with the $5 super chat. Says Steelers versus Bengals for the Super Bowl. That can't happen. They're both in the same, not only the same conference, but the same division. That can't happen. Yeet Man with 110 biddies says, do you ever do anything with DIY PC cases? Oh man, I've used DIY PC cases probably 100 times. Yeah, I love DIY PC for what they are. A very budget, cheap material type of case, so you can spend more money on other parts in your build. Yeah, I fully support that. I use them all the time in the budget builds. Brown Sugar with the 200 biddies. Can you please include Hunt Showdown 1896 in any of your future benchmarks? Should I? I haven't heard anybody else talk about that game. So you were always a tech guy? Yeah, for sure. Again, a story that I repeat often. My parents ran a PC repair and software consulting business out of the basement of our house. When I built my first PC when I was 5 years old. They ran a PC building business right in front of me when I was a kid, and their business got blown out because of the internet. This was in the early 90s. Like, their business didn't survive because people that were leveraging the internet like took them out of business, like bigger companies and whatnot. But yeah, like I was literally born for PC building, I think. Bouncy Sky with the fitted biddy says, hey Zach, what are your thoughts on Linux? Have you looked into any? If so, yeah, I've used Linux a lot. In that IT job that I had, we used more Linux than Windows. That was in like the military subcontractor world, so they used a lot of Red Hat and CentOS. But at home, I mean, I've used Ubuntu desktop. I have some Ubuntu VMs running over there. I like Pop! OS for like a casual gamer Linux desktop or laptop. Mint, you know. I've tried the popular ones. A lot of different Debians. Yeah, I like Linux. It's fun. It's genuinely fun trying to learn how to do things with Linux. When are you gonna 3D print a case? I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna do that. Yeah, I'm tailoring together some ITX builds upcoming so that I have those parts for whenever I want to 3D print an ITX case. Big Ben, first ballot Hall of Famer? Yes, of course. How many two-time Super Bowl quarterbacks are there? Let alone ones that dominated with the same franchise for almost 2 decades. Yes, absolutely. What kind of question is that? I missed the last giveaway. Who won? Oh man, we talked about his name. What was it? It started with a G. I always forget. It's like 4 letters, starts with a G. Not G-Man. I forget. You guys know. Mag. Yeah. Was it G-Mag or am I making that up? Was it just Mag? Yeah, Mag won. G-Unit? Yeah, that might have been who it was. Blunt, first time chatter, says Eli Manning. Yeah, the Eli Manning debate doesn't help my Ben Roethlisberger debate. Because everything I just said, you could technically say about Eli Manning as well. Thoughts on Andromeda Insights on Java? Hot topic. I know they are discussing it. I have kind of pulled back on my role with Java lately. Like, I'm still in the Slack, and I still talk to Amanda, the CEO, on a regular basis. But I've like significantly pulled back my role just because of ZTT stuff. I know they're having conversations about that seller. It's tough, man. It's a tough situation because Andromeda Insights, their business model, they're a big PC pre-built company, and they can sell pre-built PCs at a very low margin and still make money, because their business model is, we're going to sell a lot of PCs to make our money, not make a ton of profit per PC. And it's really, really tough competition against the other sellers, and other sellers are complaining. So it's as far as I know, it's actively being discussed and worked on, but it's tough. Like, what can Jawa do? Be like, no, your prices are too good, we don't want you to sell here? It's tough. It's really tough. Did you play Concord? No. Did anybody? 0110 Gray with Twitch Prime sub, thank you. When are we having a drunk lawn mowing simulator? Well, the next time I play Lawn Mowing Simulator is going to be with my Quest 3, which is going to be here tomorrow. We'll do Lawn Mowing Simulator VR. I really hope the wheel support is better in that game versus the non-VR game, because they're two completely separate games. I hope the wheel support is better, because that's the only reason I don't play Lawn Mowing Simulator more for you guys. Is because their wheel support is just horrible. And I don't want to play Lawn Mowing Simulator with a controller. That defeats the purpose of it. What does this rank mean on the giveaway site? Yeah, if you go to the giveaway site, zaxtechdrift.com/giveaway, or just type in !giveaway. This is what it looks like when you're logged in. This is not the PC that we're rolling for. Again, this is the PC that we're rolling for. I just completely blanked. Oh man, we're in an ad break. I'll explain it after the ads. Sorry. But yeah, I'll explain it after the ads. Somebody remind me. That was such an abrupt ad break. I know, that was terrible timing. I don't complain about ads too much. I'll complain about that one. That was very poor timing. Very poor timing. I'm a fan of ads. Usually. I'm watching on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing that, then that's the meta. That is definitely the meta. If you want to try to win the giveaways that we always do, but you prefer the YouTube watching experience, then just watch on both. It's not difficult. Alright, that's plugged in. That's plugged in. Got to feed up our GPU power. Oh, nice. There's a slot for it down here, which I like. Are there any streamers you recommend? Man, I am like hurting that I don't have like a go-to streamer. I think the most go-to streamer that I watch is Pirate Software. But even that, like I don't watch nearly as much as I used to. I don't have like a go-to streamer that I can count on that's always going to be there for me to entertain. He's awesome. Pirate Software is great. I really like him. But like he's a little like sometimes too hardcore for me. Like all of his streams are like 15 hours, and he'll play one game for 15 hours, and like I have a lot of respect for everything that he does. But like it's a little too hardcore for me sometimes. Thor is goated. He's really good though. Yeah, I really like it. But yeah, there's no other. He's the person I probably watch the most. But there's no other like really good streamer that I like. If I like Pirate Software, for those of you that like him, that are talking about him, who else do you watch? Totally agree. Quite a long show. It is. Yeah, it's like I almost prefer Pirate Software's shorts because like I want to hear what he has to say, but I just like I can't sit through a 16-hour live stream. Asmongold. I actually like Asmongold. I don't agree with most of the things he says, but I like that. I like How do I explain this? Actually, I'm drawing a blank of how to explain it. Even though I don't agree with a lot of the things he says, it's fun watching him, like, give his takes. I think it's, you know, he's speaking his mind, and I have a lot of appreciation for that. Asmongold is hilarious, yeah. I was following Asmongold before live streaming was even a thing. Like, we're talking probably 2006 to 2007. Asmongold used to write gold making guides for World of Warcraft. Like, I know a lot of people, like, hear that and they're like, oh yeah, like, I'm sure, like, they were popular. We're talking like 2006 to 2007. I was on the Asmongold website reading his guides. Like, he was the best in the business. Like, he was the gold making guide. That's why his name is Asmongold. So I've known about this dude for almost 2 decades now, which is just insane. He was dominating online before streaming was even a thing, before YouTube was even a big thing. Tusini? I don't know. Twitch Prime Sub, thank you. Would you switch to NVIDIA later? Yeah, my next PC is probably going to be NVIDIA. I like to mix things up a little bit. I've been daily driving this XTX for probably this whole year. I think it was at the beginning of the year that I did this. So I'm probably going to switch to NVIDIA. If Intel had a super high-end 4K card, I would switch to that. But I'm probably going to switch to... If I switch soon, I'll switch to a 4080 Super because I actually have one. If I wait a little bit longer, then I'll wait for probably like a 5080 Super, or depending on what I get. If I can get like a 5080 Super from a manufacturer or something, I'll switch to that for my daily driver. Monkey with the machine gun with 100 biddies. Ranking explanation? Ranking of what? What are you talking about? Oh, ranking explanation. Got it. Oh my god, thank you. Super clutch. Okay, on the giveaway page. Again, this artwork is not updated. This is the PC that's currently the giveaway. This will all be updated. This is how many people are entered. This is just for the record. This is how many people have figured it out by themselves. This is how many tickets have been purchased. Over here on the left is all of the ways to earn points. You currently have 420 giveaway points. 100 giveaway points is the cost of a ticket. I currently have no tickets right now because we just started this new giveaway. This rank, I'm pretty sure, is your rank of points, which is completely irrelevant because it's all about tickets. So I can afford 4 tickets right now. So I'm pretty sure if I buy these 4 tickets, it's going to drop my rank down. So I'm currently ranked 6 of 8. Refresh. Yeah, now I'm ranked 658. So that ranking is just how many points you have compared to everyone else, but you don't want points. You want to convert your points into tickets because it's a raffle style of giveaway. So I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. Does that make sense? Do you know Braythorn? Yeah, I know Braythorn. I actually met him. I met him last year at LTX. Mark is ranked first. Yeah, Mark is going to be the type of person that's ranked first because he doesn't convert his points into tickets. Yeah, Benito says I'm ranked 5 right now, but I haven't bought any tickets. Exactly. Benito is definitely sitting on a lot of points. But I would not recommend doing that. I would convert your tickets. Because whenever we do the giveaway, which is a month from now, what if this is the last ZTT stream that you tune into and you forget? You might as well convert those tickets over. Do you give a PC every stream? No. Our giveaways last about 4 to 6 weeks. So we just gave away one last week. So now all of these streams are all working on points for, again, this PC. So in like 5 weeks from now, 4 or 5 weeks, depending on the calendar, we'll roll the raffle for this. So every stream you can earn the points, but we don't like physically give out a PC every single stream. When will the giveaway end? We don't have the date yet. Just because we just rolled the giveaway last week. That's why this is not sounding super official. It'll probably be like October 4th or the 11th, somewhere around there. I gotta see some other stuff. It'll be somewhere around there. Hi, I love your videos. I watch them and they make me happy. Good to know. Thank you. What are the specs on this PC? On the giveaway PC? That giveaway PC has a 7500F and a 3080 Ti. It's a very nice system. It might be the best GPU we've ever given away. 3080 Ti? Pretty sure. We're close to it. We've done a 7800 XT. It's up there. For me. I can't afford to just give away 4090s every week. Sorry. Will the giveaway be on stream? Yeah, so whenever the Thursday is of the last day of the giveaway, at the beginning of that Thirsty Thursday stream, like today, we will roll the giveaway winner, and then we'll build the next giveaway PC. That's exactly what we did last week. This is just last week's stream. We gave away the previous giveaway PC, and then we built this one, which is now the current giveaway. We're just always, we always have a giveaway running during these streams. Don't forget the drink check. I don't think I'm gonna pour another one. I'm not in a, I'm sure you guys can tell, I haven't been in like a real drinking mood for like 3 weeks now or so. I don't mind doing it. I'm not like, I don't know if I'll ever be like a I don't drink type of person. Who knows? But I'm not like in a I want to drink a lot phase right now. My I really like being dialed in, and if I drink too much at night, and for me too much is not a lot at all for most people, I like to be dialed in. Like when I'm in the gym, when I'm working, when I'm talking to employees, like I want to be dialed in. I want to make good decisions. I want to have high performance in the gym, and right now it's just not vibing. I'm not vibing with it, so that's why I've been just pouring the baby Crown and Cokes, calling it a day. I'm okay with that right now. Just a season that I'm in, not a long-term decision. Just kind of taking it easy right now. How does picking the ticket work? It's a raffle. The more tickets you have, the higher chance you have at winning. So that's why I always suggest turn on notifications for the streams. That way you can tune into as many as possible. That way you can earn as many points as possible so you can buy a lot of tickets. And that's it. It's just a raffle. The last guy, Mag, he won with 13 tickets. Before that, like the previous like 4 winners, they all won with less than 5 tickets. So you don't need a lot of tickets to win. But the more you have, the higher chance you have. But yeah, Mag just won with 13. Joining the streams is the only way to get points. I just showed you all the ways to earn points. There's a lot of ways to earn points, but the totally free way is watching the streams. If you just click on that page, it shows you everything you need to know, man. All the details are right there. It shows you every single possible way to earn points. Exclamation point giveaway. And just remember, we're at, wow, a lot more. 1,214 people who have figured it out. What if it's somebody with multiple accounts? Well, there's nothing I'll ever be able to do against that. I cannot blue check verify everybody. Oops. Myself. All right. All the power supply cables are in place, so now we need to zip tie these down. Would you DM me on Twitch if I win? Yes. Yeah. Our last like 5 giveaway winners have all been in the stream. I announce it everywhere. That way you guys know to tune in and whatnot. But yes, I would DM on Twitch if you happen to not be there. But thankfully all the winners have been on the stream. So it's been very easy. Just trying to tie down these as much as I can. Again, because of the lack of depth we have on the rear side of this case. Things are going to get a little nasty with this bump and then this whole bump. But we're going to do our best. Benito! 5. I should not yell that loud. A, my kids can probably hear that. And B, I'm going to lose my voice if I keep doing that. Benito with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much, Benito. We're all woken up yet again. Thank you, ma'am. Much appreciated. Let's go. They're not racing this weekend, are they? Is this an all Formula 1? They raced the last 2 weeks. If they are, I don't even know where they're racing this year. Or this weekend. I don't think they are. Am I wrong? They're off? Okay. Off Formula 1 weekend. Unfortunately, but I mean, we got football. We got week 1 football. We don't need Formula 1 right now. We don't need Formula 1 like we need Formula 1 during football off season. Next week is Baku. Yes, that's true. Yeah, I'm excited for that one. That should be fun. Okay, this... Oh my god, you guys aren't even watching. This looks pretty decent. Not great, but like functional cable management. Like it'll get the job done. Gabo Train gifted out 3 tier 1 gifted subs. Thank you very much. Sam Bath with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Monkey with the machine gun with the tier 1 resub. Oh, 1 year Monkey with the machine gun. Let's go. Full colored ZTT badge in the house. Says sorry, kind of a rude reminder. Yeah, I'm still lost of what you're trying to say though. With the ranking explanation, I don't know what. Oh, never mind. I am tracking. Yes, it was the giveaway thing. Got it. Hi from India. Hello. What non-United States country viewers do we have today? Not that I don't love my red, white, and blue. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted here. But what non-US country viewers do we have? Are you playing Lawn Mowing Simulator today? No. No, we got the VR headset coming in tomorrow. So I'm going to wait for that. Japan? Really? Nice. I lived in Japan for 2 years. One of my favorite countries. New Zealand, Canadian, Honduras, Philippines. Nice. Mexico, Australia, Puerto Rico. Nice. Korean or Korean viewer here. Nice. Nepal. Dang. Jamaica, India. University in the Philippines. Nice. Pakistan. Yeah, I always see a lot of people from Pakistan in the comments. England, Malaysia, UAE. I've also been there. Didn't live in UAE. Wait, no, did I? No, yeah, I did live, or I was deployed to the UAE for 4 months. Ecuador. Nebraska. Texas. That's another country. Yes, you're right. Nepal got that natural PC cooling. Yeah, wow. I should definitely ask this question more often. Wow. Congrats, Zach. You are serving the world. I know. This is wild, man. I don't know why I've never asked that before. That's some crazy world Globalness. My vocab is going in the toilet today. It's gone. It's tired. My vocab is sleepy. Global Zach. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Southwest Georgia. Nice. How does Twitch not give you those stats? Oh, no, they definitely do, but I definitely don't look at them. No, I'm sure they do. I do not look at them whatsoever. I don't look at pretty much any Twitch analytics. I just show up for Thirsty Thursday and build PCs, man. I do not do any sort of like min-maxing or growth stuff on Twitch. We just kind of show up. All right, here we go. That's what it's looking like so far. We gotta get that GPU in there. I'm from Bills country, dude. I hate the Bills, man. I hate Josh Allen. I really do. I hate the Bills. I hate playing the Bills. No, thank you. I'm over it. I'm over them, big time. I'm from Hong Kong. Nice. I just work here. Like that's exactly what it. When it comes like YouTube, I'm dialed in. You know, I could tell you everything about the YouTube channel, etc. But for Twitch, I literally just show up, collect my paycheck. Sorry. Hang out with you guys. I do not do any sort of analytics studying on this one. Brock Purdy? I don't really have a big opinion on Brock Purdy. I appreciate it. I appreciate his Mr. Irrelevant rise to stardom. But I don't have a big... I think it helps that he's surrounded by super athletes. But Lamar Jackson, hate him. Yeah, without a question. And that's an easy one. Yeah, no, I mean, they're... Other than the Bengals have been my most hated team ever since that brutal game against the playoff game against the Steelers like 9, 10 years ago or so, where they kept hurting everybody. Like the day that Antonio Brown got CTE is the day that I've hated the Browns or the Bengals ever since. Texans for life. My wife is a big Texans fan. We have a flag in the basement. It's actually not up right now. That says House Divided, and it's like a Steelers logo and a Texans logo. It's really cool. Ruined AB's career. Yeah, it did. Like that one game ruined his career. It's really sad. Like a lot of young people or like fresh football fans, they don't know that, or they forget that Antonio Brown's reputation used to be like a workaholic. Like he was one of those types of guys that was not a diva, and all of his like Instagram content and whatnot, it was all like him training. It was like everyone knew that like AB is just a hard worker. Like he was a short receiver that dominated, super fast, amazing route runner, and Big Ben could just throw that ball up and he was coming down with it. But ever since he got knocked the F out dirty in that Bengals game, I'm not a doctor. I think that's what messed him up, though. I think that's what gave him actual brain damage, and it's really sad. It's really sad. His reputation used to be really good, very respected. Horrible for his family as well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I literally hit the Bengals. Hate the Bengals. You're so on point. Yeah, I don't think it's a weird take. It was a bad game. I was depressed during that game, or after that game, man. That was so hard to watch. That was in the prime. That Bengals game, that was in the prime of the Killer Bees. Ben, Bell, and Brown. Like that QB running back wide receiver combo, that should have won a Super Bowl. But those Bengals players, Burfict and Pac-Man Jones. Oh man, I don't hate anybody on this planet more than those two guys. I really don't. which is probably a good thing because like it doesn't really matter in my life. But I don't think I hate somebody more than Pac-Man Jones and Perfect. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always hated the Bengals. Nice. Yeah, like when Juju laid out that dude, when Juju laid out Perfect, and like everyone was talking about like how that was like a dirty hit and whatnot. I was like, dude, come on. Like there's so much history behind that. Like I was cheering on Juju big time, man. Perfect is like, he was one of the most dirtiest players in my generation of watching. What about college football? I mean, I like Penn State, and if they're doing well, I'll watch them, but I'm not a big college football fan. But I do like Penn State. Not a bad take at all. He was a great kid coming out of Central Michigan, busted his ass to become a star. Exactly. He was not like a super tall, naturally jacked, gifted athlete. Yeah, it was really, really hard work. Yeah, it's a shame. 2017, 2019 is one of the best Steelers teams. Their offense was just ridiculous. Ridiculous. I was mesmerized every time Le'Veon Bell got the ball. He would do like all of the memes about Le'Veon Bell would be like the controller disconnect. Like Ben would hand him the ball off and he would stop dead in his tracks and just wait for the line to open up a hole somewhere, and he would find it. Every running back would just beeline it to wherever they think the hole's going to be, and then they get tackled. Bell was so patient. Bell was I think he was probably the most patient running back in NFL history. I mean, it was just insane. He would just stand there and wait for a hole to open up. It was so fun. I got chills thinking about it. It was so fun to watch. Perfect did that same CTE hit a year later too against AB. Yeah, exactly. I love the bus too. Yeah, the bus was really fun. I love watching the bus. Except when he fumbled, man. Who knows when he fumbled? What team were they playing when the bus had... Let's see the real Steelers fans here. What team were they playing when the bus had the worst fumble of his career? Who were they playing? Who knows that one? Jim Harbaugh did not deserve to be suspended. I don't know anything about that. Or I'm not tracking that. Colts, there it is. It's paper. Good job. It's paper. Yeah, real good job. That playoff game against the Colts, the Steelers were trying to seal the deal in a playoff game. I think they handed it off to Bus on like the 3-yard line or something. I don't know. It was in the goal line. And all Bus had to do was like just barrel his big body into the end zone. And he fumbled it. And the Colts would have ran that thing back for a touchdown and won the game if it were not for Ben Roethlisberger's shoestring tackle. He saved their playoff run. It was insane. Bus didn't fumble like that. Probably the worst fumble of his career. Yeah, oh man. I remember I was at my grandma's house, like just screaming during that game. Oh, that was so insane. Okay, all right, you guys got me all fired up about the Steelers. Let's go back to more nerdy talk about PC building. We're back. Don't worry. We're still here, I should say. We're still here building this PC. Actually, I think we're done. Now we just have the true test of the build of, well, A, is that motherboard pin bent enough? And B, will I get this panel to close? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got that. Good work. Have you ever done a live stream with UFD Tech? Yeah, a few. I was just on his 1 million sub celebration stream. He made me do a speech Type a 1 if you saw my... Probably not a lot of you. Type a 1 if you saw my speech on Brett's live stream when he hit 1 million subs. I was not prepared for that at all. I probably should have been. He definitely didn't tell me, but I probably should have, like, thought, like, hey, he might ask me to say something. I was not ready for that thing at all, man. That was a complete whim. I'm missing a screw, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, he's been on Thirsty Thursday before. One time, I think. And I've been on his stream maybe 2 or 3 times total. But yeah, a couple times. Not nearly as much as we should for living 5 minutes away. I started you after seeing you on UFD Tech streams. You started me? Oh, I missed a lot of Twitch Prime subs. Mexi Gamer, Jig, JX, Incog, Drac. Those are all some weird names. Thank you very much for those subs and Twitch Prime subs. Rabbit with the 300 biddies, thank you. Bane with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you as well. Rabbit with another 200 biddies, thank you. Fee, tier 1 sub, thank you. Big Money Newt with the another 6-month resub, wow. Thank you very much. Pew Pew, tier 1 sub, thank you. Gingerbread with the tier 1 resub, much appreciated. Let's go. Sorry I missed all those. Nikki Scarfo's here, says, hi Zach, I'm late tonight, just got home from ATL. Nice. What are we doing down there? Let's do both. PC build and a tribute to the steel curtain. I like that. I like that. All right, here we go. PC is complete. What do you guys think? Sorry, the lighting isn't that great. There it is. Dude, that's pretty classy. For an $800 build, I think classy is the word we're looking for. What do you guys think? Out of 10. Out of 10 aesthetically. For an $800 build, not for like a $12,000 build. What would be your aesthetics for a aesthetic rating out of 10 for an $800 build? Would you guys daily drive this? 8,000, 9. I like it. I like it. We're all on the same page tonight. Let's go. 7 looks empty from Benito. Yeah, that's the only... I knew that was going to happen. That side thing is removable if you want to put more fans there, but most people aren't looking at their PC from that angle. They're looking at it from this angle. And then it looks good. Way to find the one negative, Benito. Please improve lighting of the front camera. By the way, PC looks nice. Yeah, I need to. We need a light right here. Because I have one light like right here, which doesn't help. Like if I sat on this side, it would make sense. Because then you'd have pretty good lighting into the build from like right here. You get all that lighting right there. But that light doesn't help us. I gotta figure that out, sorry. Too bad you can't turn it on. Should we try? I mean, I don't have a monitor plugged in or anything. But we can see if it at least turns on. If we get a light or something. Yep, there it is. That might come off, though. Which one is that? I can't see. My eye dilation isn't working. DRAM. That very well could be it. No paste? No, we did put paste on there. Yeah, the light's not going anywhere. Oh, no, it just cycled. Oh, we might be good. The only light on now is the VGA light. And that'll sometimes happen because you don't have a graphics card plugged in. We might actually get lucky. We'll see if the performance is good. But yeah, it's just the VGA light. Yeah, it was probably doing that memory training. I don't know if that would happen on a... Would that happen on a used motherboard? But yeah, now it's just the VGA light. So we might actually be in the clear. We'll find out tomorrow. Sam will find out tomorrow. Yeah, I got to do the first expo train. Yeah. Yeah, we might have got lucky. AM5 takes a hot minute to memory train. Yeah. There we go. PC complete. After hours engage. I don't think we want to turn a light off today, though, because then you're definitely not going to be able to see that build. Yeah. When are you going to let me teach you how to kickbox? I think once I am more set in life, like once the business, once we have way more employees, well, not way more, once we have more employees, things are a little bit more on autopilot. I would like to train a martial art. Yeah, for sure. That would be like my one non just lifting fitness activity. Yeah. I don't have time, or I don't want to make the time for it right now. But I do think at some point I will pursue a martial art. I think that'd be really fun. Zach, I can do gaming live streaming with your Ice Lance? Yeah, of course. Yeah, you got a 4070 in there. For sure. You should have your staff train and fight in martial arts for content. I don't have enough money to pay them to do martial arts. I wish. Command with Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Stooge with the 338 super chat. Looks like my build, but with a better case. Nice. Gingerbread with the tier 1 resub, thank you. If I didn't say that one already. What's your kid's name? Antonio and CJ. Not named after Antonio Brown, just for the record. People were asking us that. Because that was close to AB's prime. Just got back. Does the motherboard work? I think so. I'm hoping it's not a... my name is CJ. Nice. I'm hoping it's not like one of those rare fluke issues where we'll get like blue screen of deaths every now and then. But the only error light we got was VGA, since we don't have a monitor plugged in, so it might work. What are the pros and cons of AMD cards? Pros, if you're talking about just brand new cards, like comparing the RX 7000 series versus NVIDIA's 40 series. Pros are more, in general, more straight up FPS for your dollar. More VRAM. Cons, slightly less power efficient in general. And not as good ray tracing and upscaling. And like for normal people, like I think that's all that really matters. NVIDIA has other features like specific for content creators. I'm a big, if you are a content creator, go with NVIDIA type of person. I do believe that. I would say that's the main stuff though. Like, which is why I like AMD right now, because there's not many cons that I care about. Actually, there's no cons that I care about. Why should content creators go for NVIDIA? The encoder and the software that NVIDIA provides. You might not use it, but it's just easier to be a content creator with NVIDIA. It is not a requirement. But if you are debating, then I would go with NVIDIA. How much NVIDIA stock are you holding? Is NVIDIA in... I'm sure NVIDIA is in index funds that I have. AMD probably is as well, though. My IRA funds. I'm sure I own some of them. NVIDIA just took a fat hit. Yikes. Do you prefer adrenaline or GeForce Experience in general? Adrenaline. Yeah, I've seen issues with GeForce Experience. Like, I'll lose my driver sometimes. Like, I've been experiencing this for years. Like, on random PCs, sometimes the driver will just drop out, and you open up GeForce Experience, and it has to reinstall the driver. Because, like, you'll be gaming, you're like, why is my performance so low compared to what I know it can get? You hop in GeForce Experience, and you realize that the driver just got uninstalled or something, and you just reinstall it. Adrenaline's nice, man. Adrenaline works great. I don't have any issues with Adrenaline. Adrenaline is awesome in my opinion, yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of GeForce Experience. I don't have much experience with the app yet. With the beta, NVIDIA beta app, I think it's called. I don't have much experience with that yet. That's why that's one of the reasons why I want to go back to daily driving NVIDIA. I always just switch back and forth. That way my information stays updated and relevant. Fire Dragon with the Fitbits. Is 20% plus a bad bottleneck? If you used a bottleneck calculator correctly, remember, we can't just blindly trust them. But if your bottleneck calculator says 20+% and you used it correctly, definitely do more research, but there's probably a good chance that you do have a bottleneck, yes. V counts with the tier 1 resub, thank you. Command with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Painful with the Fitbit says, my only complaint about Adrenaline is it won't hold a fan curve. Interesting. I don't do custom fan curves, so I wouldn't know that. It like resets? Is it like when you update or just randomly or what? My school might give me a few PCs because they're going to decommission them. Nice. Yeah, that's the way to do it. How much does your daily driver cost? I don't know. My daily driver PCs are always like extra parts from YouTube videos, sponsored projects, etc. I never just outright buy my daily driver. It's always just leftover parts. I want to upgrade my PC and I have $200. I need to upgrade my CPU and motherboard. What can I get? For $200? Probably the very best you can do for $200 if you're talking about new parts. If you're going used, you have a lot more opportunities. But for new, 7500F from AliExpress and a micro ATX B450. You could swing that for about 200. That's probably the absolute best you can do. But you'll have to upgrade your RAM most likely as well. I don't know if you factored that in or not. Do you own Java? No, I own a very small piece of equity in Java. Are you going to make a review of this build? Yeah, this is specifically for a YouTube video. Painful than the Fitbit says resets randomly. Most it lasts is 3 days. Really? Have you had that in just your current build or other builds as well? I just realized I need to order a new jersey because football season. Yeah, dude, trust me, I'm with you. I need a new jersey as well. I have not. I have a Juju jersey, which I'm obviously not going to want to ever wear again. Unless if he comes back, then I would like it. I've been struggling. Like, I don't know what jersey to buy. I told my wife a few months ago, I was like, I'm going to buy a new jersey this year. I struggle spending money on myself. But I'm like, I'm going to buy a new jersey this year. I don't know who it's going to be, though. It definitely cannot be a quarterback. Like, TJ Watt is definitely a safe pick, but, like, I don't know. That's kind of, like, too common. At one point, I almost bought a Devin Bush jersey, and I'm really glad I didn't do that. I have a Devin Bush hoodie, though, which kind of hurts. Yeah, TJ Watt easy. TJ Watt is just too easy. It's the safest of the safe bets. Like, TJ Watt would be a jersey, even if he got traded at the last half or last quarter of his career, you could still rock it. Like a Ben Roethlisberger jersey, you'll always be able to rock. A Steelers TJ Watt jersey, you'll always be able to rock. But it's a little too easy. I think Pickens, Minka, yeah. Actually, yeah. I would go Fitzpatrick. That would probably... I have Fitzpatrick's autographed picture up on my wall over here. Yeah, Fitzpatrick might be it. Because that's a little bit more not mainstream, but still really, really good. Yeah, I would probably go Fitzpatrick, actually. I like that. Freiermuth, nah, too new. Cam Hayward, I like that, but I'm not like super... Not a huge Cam Hayward fan. I mean, I like him, of course, but not like jersey like. Like, I do love Fitzpatrick. Vinshu with the super chat says, do you know Jawa is a classic motorcycle company? No, I don't think I knew that. Get a throwback Heinz Ward, that'd be cool. We need a basement tour. My basement is very, like, boring. I mean, there's a lot going on here, but it's a semi-finished basement. It's not aesthetic. It's not an aesthetic basement. We have, like, this little Thirsty Thursday / my PC setup. 3 feet of my sim rig is, like, literally right here in front of me, off camera. There's a trampoline right over here for the boys. Behind the trampoline is my 3D printing station. And then we have, like, our home theater with the projector and everything over here. And then we have my wife's computer setup. And that's pretty much it. There's a lot going on down here, but it's not aesthetic. There's a lot of action. Palomalu, that'd be cool. Family functional. Yeah, it's very, well, it's becoming less functional because I keep adding more stuff to it. I did not expect to have a 3D printing farm down here. And a sim rig. A lot's happened this year. Alright, couple more and then I gotta get out of here. I gotta go drink some water, have my post-stream snack, go watch some Suits. Anybody watch Suits? I'm watching Suits for the first time. Been loving that show. I haven't even finished season 1 yet, but I'm loving it. Did you ever have one of those Pittsburgh toilets in the basement? Yes, we have a Pittsburgh potty as well. Love the show. I'm on season 3. Nice. Love Suits. Nice. Yeah, we have a Pittsburgh potty down here. It's like a completely sealed up though. It's just a closet now, but you can tell it used to be a Pittsburgh potty. You can tell like where the shower was and where the toilet was. Have you watched Your Honor? Yes, I loved Your Honor. Your Honor is so good. So good. Pittsburgh potty. Yeah, so a lot of Pittsburgh basements, like every house in Pittsburgh is really old. Not every, but most. So a lot of these like 50s, 60s, and 70s houses, like they're all brick. They're all different, but you can tell they're all in Pittsburgh. And one of the features is a Pittsburgh potty where in the basement, you just have a tiny little room that's a bathroom. And it's not, like for a lot of them, it's not like fully sealed like with a normal door. It's like a, oh man, what's the, like a bar door? What's the term I'm looking for? Like one of those swinging doors that doesn't go from floor to ceiling. That's like what a lot of them are. It's like a half attempt at a basement bathroom. Saloon door. Yeah, saloon door. Thank you. Grandparents and cousins had a Pittsburgh potty. Yeah. But they sealed them up, so like ours is, yeah, sounds terrible. Yeah, it's not like anything fun. But they end up sealing them up. Like they just throw cement and then like fully like flatten the floor. So our Pittsburgh potty is just a closet now. But yeah, it's a popular thing here. What's your dream car? We talked about that last week. I don't have the model down, but it would be some sort of black Lambo, like an all blacked out Lambo. That's what my current dream car is. You gotta love the no walls toilet for the coal miners. Yeah, exactly. What is a bottleneck, brother? Go to, just search for bottleneck on my YouTube channel, and I have a video that fully explains it. A short. It's pretty good. Do you like trucks? I mean, I have a lifted F-150. I like my truck. I like trucks. I like trucks. I am an F-150 fan, though. I'm kind of like a Toyota hater. I like GMC trucks. I like GMCs. I don't know their model names, but I like the GMCs with like the huge front grills. I think they look pretty clean. I'm not like a blind all like all trucks kind of guy, but I do like my lifted F-150 with 35-inch mud tires. Same here. Love the 5.0 F-150s. I got a 5.0 Mustang myself. Nice. Yeah, mine's a 5.0 as well. It's a 2013 F-150 5.0 that I bought new in 2014 or 2013, I think. So I've had it for its whole lifespan. It only has like 85,000 miles on it. I did not drive it long over the last decade. 35-inch mud tires, Rockstar V2 20-inch wheels, a 6-inch BDS rear suspension and lift kit. It's fun. It's really fun. I like it. Is the ROG Ally X good? Yes, that's also fun. I really like my Ally X. Yeah, it's expensive. That's the one downfall. Is it's pretty expensive. Sounds like a beast. Yeah. When I lived it, I was stationed in when we lived for 2 years in Tokyo. That was our first like real duty station where you live there for a while. And we moved from Tokyo after 2 years to Arkansas. And we lived in Arkansas for 3 years. So when we lived there, I like embraced it. Like we bought a bass fishing boat. We were ripping lips every weekend. And I bought a truck and I lifted it. And I straight piped it and did everything that you should do to a truck when you live in Arkansas. I fully embraced the southern lifestyle when we were living there. Qual Sack with the tier 1 sub, resub. Thank you very much, man. Amen. Yeah, we had a good time. We made the best of Arkansas when we lived there. No, we don't send our builds to India. What do you think of Trackhawks? Not a big fan. I'm not a fan of Jeep in general. Not a hater, but just not a fan. I definitely like fast cars way more than I do trucks. But I do like my truck. Will you ever do a collab with other YouTubers? At some point. Collabs aren't nearly what they used to be. Like back in the day when I was doing collabs, that's when like collabs like really helped. Collabs aren't, I don't know. Depending on what you like, I like the types of collabs that like Brett and I do, where we just like show up to each other's live streams. That like quick impromptu type things. I like that. Thoughts on the Lambo Urus? Not a huge fan. It'd be cool to have one. Not a huge fan. When your kids are older, would you build a PC with them? Yeah, I'm already building with them. My 3-year-old swapped an SSD this week. Yeah, we've sat down one time and said, like, okay, we're gonna actually build this PC. That's when they were 4 and 2. But I mean, they've swapped components. My 4-year-old has helped me swap a couple graphics cards, like not completely hands off. Like they are very guided through this process. But yeah, I mean, they're already helping Dad. Trying to give them that experience young. I mean, I started at 5, so I'm happy that I got them started even before that. Non-staged collabs, yeah, that would be my preference. I just have no aspirations of doing like those types of collabs that we used to do, where we do like a PC building competition and it takes like 2 months to coordinate. I just don't miss that type of it. Nobody misses it. That's why we don't do them anymore. We used to do them, but it's just too much work behind the scenes. It's not worth it. Oh, and like my collab with who here, type a 1 in chat if you saw my collab with Bad Seed Tech. Bad Seed Tech is the peripheral YouTuber. Big old beard. This guy. How many people saw that? My collab with him. I really like him. I like him as a person. I love his content. That's the type of collab I like to do. So we did he's a peripheral god. I was doing a setup guide video where I showed not just the PC but the monitor, keyboard, and mouse and whatnot. And for the keyboard, I just had him review it because I know he got a review unit. We did like a day 1 video for it. And he just submitted like a 30-45 second clip of his review of the keyboard I was using. Those are the types of collabs I like to do. Just like real quick, like little cameos, that type of thing. I think that's cool. Are there any other ZTT streams? No, it's just Thirsty Thursday. Thursday is at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Sick beard? Yeah, he does. He's got the best beard of all tech YouTubers for sure. It has gotten a little extra gray though recently. Where's he at? There he is. Perfect. Oh, you're not even watching. Perfectly trimmed, lined up. That's as clean as it gets right there. Little gray though. Little gray. I think I saw a couple little gray hairs in there. Is there a thermal issue with the 7800 X3D? No. Not an issue. I have a beard like yours. I wish I could actually grow a full one. I know, man. Such a baby beard. It's a shame, too, because I am close. I am so close to having, like, what I would call normal beard genetics. On my left side, like, I can grow a beard all the way. It's hard to do in reverse. Or mirrored, like to here, like just like a normal full, not like up here, like I don't grow anything up here, but like I could just have like a normal sized beard. But on my right side I have 2 little patches, like here and here, and it just looks super dumb, so I can't grow it out. So that's why I do the thin beard, just because it's even on both sides. I'm so close to having normal beard genetics. It's such a shame. So close. You ever do no shave February? No. I did do a mustache March once or twice. No, the derma roller, the beard growth, I tried it all, man. I tried it all. I can't fill in like 2 little, I think it's like here and here or something. I can't fill in 2 little patches. It's a shame. And it's like, I mean, I've rocked the fuller beard. And just like kind of like mentally told myself like I'm gonna get this thing to grow, it'll be fine. Like I've rocked it for months, but it's just not good enough. It doesn't meet my aesthetic preferences. I do mustache march every year, love it. Beard growth oil is a scam. It's never worked for me. I've tried multiple products. I've tried multiple techniques. It's never worked for me. I've got the normal beard, but my sideburns don't connect to the right side, like WTF. See, like, I'm happy. Like, I'm so close to just having perfect beard genetics. Not perfect. Like, perfect beard genetics are when they, like, come up to your eyeballs. I'm so close to having respectable beard genetics. Just didn't pan out. Did not pan out for me. Been watching you for a year. Is a 6650 XT good with a 7600 for my first PC? Yeah. I mean, I would try to target 7700 XT or 76. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's good. It's good. Do you have any plans to start selling overseas? Not anytime soon, no. We're not fulfilling the demand that we have here in the States, so there's no motivation to go overseas. I mean, all of our builds are sold out. I think we have one build in stock right now. We don't need to sell overseas anytime soon. What hobbies do you have other than PC building and gaming? I mean, definitely fitness. I'm at the gym almost every day. Or actually, that's not true. I've been lifting 4 days a week. I've toned it down over the last few months. Being a dad. And that's about it. 3D printing, but that's for work, kind of. I ain't got time for more hobbies than that, man. Being a dad takes it all up. Opinion on a Ryzen 7700 and a 4080 Super for 4K? You'll be fine. At that point, though, I would question why you don't just spend a little bit of extra money and go with the 7800 X3D. Like, you might as well. You would be fine. But when you're spending that kind of money, it's almost like just finish it off. Polish it off with the 7800 X3D. But yeah, it'll be good either way. Thanks for helping me build my first PC. It looks amazing. Nice, man. Being a dad is the best. In some ways. It's also brutal. When did you start building PCs? I mean, I was 5 when I built my first PC. I was 5 years old, and I remember putting in the CPU. Which is crazy to think about. I mean, I grew up around PC building, so pretty much my whole life. But when I was in the military, I took a couple years of not building a PC. Like, I bought a laptop. I bought a gaming laptop when I joined the military, like right after I got out of basic training. Just because I knew I would be moving around a lot and whatnot. And I had that gaming laptop for a couple years until I started building a PC again. So I took a couple years off. But where are the IEMs? These are the new ones I just bought. Oh, wait, never mind. You guys don't even know about this. Spoiler alert. I just bought some new IEMs. I just filmed the video for it today, so it'll go live in a couple days from now. Yeah, my wife stole the Truth Ear Zeros that I have. She uses them at work now. So I had to buy another pair and test them out. Yeah, I really like those Truth Ears. They're nice. What were the laptop specs? I think it was a GTX 280M. I think that... No. I actually remember. No, I made a video about it. I think it was a 285M. I think that's what it was called. I made a video about it like years later. Laptop. I don't even know if that'll find it these days. It was so long ago. Pretty sure I made a video about this. Like a 10 years later type of video. At least I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm making that up. Still scrolling. I have a lot of laptop videos. Oh man, maybe I didn't. I don't see it. Yeah, I think it was a GTX 285M. I very well could be wrong. Yeah, no, I'm not finding it. Yeah, it was old. I mean, it was nice. It was high end at the time. An 85 series card. I think I'm right on that. What if I type in old laptop? Does that find it? Nah, that's the one downside of having so many videos. You can no longer search. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh my god, I'm so excited. It says, can this beast gaming laptop from 2010 still game in 2017? MSI GT 660 review. Look at that. Look at that big boy right there. Look at the thickness. Oh my god, look at that DVD drive. Oh my goodness. I don't know what GPU it was. I'm pretty sure it was a GTX 285M. Oh wait, here we go. Here's the specs. 6 gigs of DDR3. Look at that. GTX 285M. Boom. That was it, man. Let's go. Can't believe I pulled that. i7 740QM. 6 gigs of DDR3. GTX 285M. Whew. That was the high-end gaming laptop for the start of my military career. All right, guys. Thank you very much for going down memory lane with me. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to finish watching this Thursday night football game. Again, type in !point giveaway. Log in. Make sure you're racking up those points for all the future streams. If you want to get the notifications, type in !point Discord and join us over there. We have like almost 60,000 people. Definitely a good place if you need some PC building help or whatnot. Yeah, we have a long form video coming out tomorrow. Very budget gaming PC. And yeah, hopefully you guys all have a good rest of your day or night. Good weekend. Thank you very much for hanging out and keeping me company for this episode of Thirsty Thursday. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good night.